welcome on in. It is I, the Mig. Let's switch to ads. We're gonna lower this. Ads in progress. Welcome on in, guys. Welcome on in. How's it going, guys? How's it going, Mox? How's it going, Mox? How's it going, brother? It's going good. It's Sloth on YouTube. Okay, I finally got this to work. So, welcome to the first actual YouTube side and Twitch side stream. It is working beautifully, I think. Hopefully, it shouldn't be too laggy. I mean, there are like 0 drop frames. Last time, I would start a stream and it was every time, it would drop frames like crazy. So, I'm guessing we were having some sort of network issue. So, yeah. We are back in the game, and it's running fine. I think it's running fine. It should be good. So just let me know if things are like going a little weird. We're gonna just be doing a chill Q&A. I might be building a little bit while we do that. But yeah, I'm gonna be in a group with Viking. It's gonna be the AMA is actually starting in like 15 minutes when Viking starts going live. So if you want to ask me questions specifically pertaining to me, now's the time to ask them. But there's going to be an official, when will you hit 1K subs? I don't know yet, man. I'm working on that. Sometimes the algorithm can be a tricky thing. I'm working on multiple things. I'm working on the next episode of Skyblock Kingdoms, and then I'm working on something else that should be coming out relatively soon. But yes, I'm going to be working on a lot of things. Ember Stormblade going to be lurking here while doing dishes. All right, sounds awesome. Hopefully the dishes aren't too dirty and aren't too much of a pain to clean, because I know how that feels. Guess what? What? Oh wait, no, ads are over. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, gang. Guess what? Chicken butt? You're making me wait. The suspense is killing me. Mig stream reel. Yes, Mig stream reel. Hopefully, yes, hopefully soon. I think we could hit it pretty soon. I think by the end of 2025, we will hit 1K subs. I believe it. I believe it, guys. If you haven't yet, over on the Twitch side, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube yet, go ahead and do that. We are almost at 800 subscribers, so that's pretty awesome. And we're 200 away from 1,000. And my goal by the end of 2025 is to hit 1,000 subscribers. Maybe even try to get myself monetized over on YouTube, which is why I'm streaming on YouTube. I'm trying to get some watch hours. Brother, guess what? You said that twice. What do you mean? Guess what? What? Guess what? What? What is it? You're killing me with the suspense, man. You're killing me with the suspense. Oh, shoot!
Chicken button 8 months.
Yo, thank you for the sub on Twitch. Chicken button 8 months. 8 months, man. Man. Yes. Yeah, so if you're on the YouTube side and you haven't seen any of my Twitch streams or don't know what's going on in my life and you haven't seen that vlog, I have moved. And since I've moved, a lot of things have changed around here. First of all, there's been a lot of progress made on the base that I've been mainly doing on the Twitch side. So if this is the first you're seeing, this is the bowl, and the bowl is quickly growing. It is quickly growing, and it will soon be finished, and we're gonna get that done by the end of this week. I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow. This is kind of just making up for not being able to stream yesterday, mostly because yeah, that kind of didn't go well. I actually ended up getting some progress done, at least though, because yeah. Ooh, we need to get you out of the way. Thought it was the avocado. Well, it is becoming way bigger than the avocado ever was. Look at this. It's growing a little bit of mold apparently. Like if you're looking at this, it's not looking too avocado-y anymore. If you look at it, it's kind of no longer an avocado anymore. I have unavocadoed the avocado, just like I'm going to unbooger the booger. This is the booger, right here. This is what's been gnawing at me. You wonder why I've been making so much progress in such a little time? It's because I need to unbooger the booger. ASAP. Whatever it takes. The bowl. You can eat your Chipotle bowls in here. It's like those glass bowls, yeah. But yeah, no. I'm actually the bowl, yes. I'm so glad that I'm that I've decided to do YouTube streams again though as well, because I've actually been trying to do more thumbnails, and I feel like, you know, doing VOD thumbnails will actually help me practice doing this quite a bit. And honestly, it's been great. Let me tell you the difference. Within the first minute, the last night when I was trying to stream, I would have 1,000 drop frames by the first minute. We're almost 10 minutes in, and there are absolutely 0 drop frames. So we are mad chilling. We are mad chilling. It's great. But yes, yeah. Is there any questions? Any questions at all? What would you like to know about the MiG? It can't be too personal. I kind of don't want to reveal my location just out of respect for the fact that I live close to other creators that don't want their location revealed, and we've been apparent about how we are like within arm's reach. Speaking of being in close proximity to people, there is another creator that I'm going to be in closer proximity. It's still going to be quite a drive, but like soon enough, I will be able to like you might see me in their streams. You might see them in my streams. I don't know. It might happen. I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's gonna be awesome. I know too much about the MiG. Yeah, there's not really any questions you can ask. You could ask how I am, maybe, because we haven't seen each other in quite a bit. It's been since like October since we've seen each other. Also, you know what's something really cool? I'm getting like a pretty sizable bonus from work, which is something that I never expected. And it's enough for me to actually be able to hopefully buy a plane ticket to see my family like pretty soon. I was thinking like sometime in February I might take a week off. You get me something for Christmas? I gotta see what expenses I have first in terms of like getting plane tickets and everything, because my main priority is being able to come over to see you guys. But if I have some extra money lying over, I will get you something. Congrats, but that must be dope. Yes, it was crazy too, because I think so. Like the way it happened is that the company itself gave like a pretty small bonus, so we were like, oh, okay, thanks a lot. And it got taxed heavy too. But the nice thing was, like, a week later, we were just told, like, you know, the family that owns the company, you know, wants to, you know, we're doing so well that they want to give back, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. I would appreciate you buying me a monster. You're a homie. Yeah, yeah, you monster fiend. You are a monster for monster. Also, look how many people are on the server today. We got Kitrix, we got Trog, we got Elfie, we got Marmalade. A lot of awesome people on the server today. Yeah, so I guess I might as well spoil the build, because there's a lot more in the episode that you're going to see, but I guess I might as well spoil the build, because the next episode is going to be kind of about the Wither Shop, but it's also going to have other things that I haven't revealed yet, and I'm still working on. I kind of did this part first and forgot, and have been just struggling to get the other part done. But we have Wither Shoten. This is our shop for Wither related items, and I even got a sign here with the name in Japanese. This is my best approximation of what it would be. If anyone knows Japanese and it can confirm whether this is correct or incorrect and how I could correct it, just let me know. But yes, this is the this is literally I kind of ran out of ideas, guys. I was spending so long trying to figure out how to build a Wither shop, and what I did is I just went into a creative world, brought this over, and then just color swapped it. And yeah, that's how you get the Wither shop. We've got Mig. How's it going? Anthony, welcome on in. How you doing today? How you doing? So yeah, this is going to be featured in the next episode. So yeah, we are selling some stuff. So yeah, yep. We're we're selling netherite, we're selling wither skulls, we're selling beacons, we're selling nether stars. I'm selling nether stars because I know people like to use them for little decorations. They do make for good decorations alongside that. I also know people like to use beacons as stuff. Doing well. Awesome. So cool. What? Well, heck, thank you guys. How are you, brother, man? I'm honestly, I'm doing pretty great. Today was actually a pretty light day at work. I mean, I was just kind of, I wasn't really given as much to do as I usually am, but luckily I was able to fill the time with other things within the work. I was able to help some people out because, like, I finished all my work, and then it was like, oh man, is there anything else I could do? But yes, this shop, honestly, I am so happy with how this turned out. Like the nether bricks alongside the crimson wood, that kind of contrast works really well for the roof, and then the main build being the warped wood. I did have a trade deal with Elfie. I think he got 32 beacons. I think I gave him 32 beacons for all that. Yo, I did some VCing today. Cool. Pretty swagalicious, man. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm just happy this worked out so well. I was worried that like netherifying this kind of build style would look a little off, but I think it looks amazing. I think there's a lot, and also like I just love. I was kind of trying to see how it looks from different angles, and man, you could see it from so many different spots on the server. You could see it from so many different spots. It's a build that stands out, and I think it stands out in a good way. Like if you're coming from, let's see the view if you're coming from like Cherry Kingdom. Oh, it's kind of blocked by the museum, but if you, yeah, no, dude, it's amazing. Like I think people are gonna come by and see it and be like, yeah, no, nobody's bought from it yet because I think I pretty much just opened it. I think I opened it within the. Oh yeah, I literally said that it's open. But yeah. No, but I love how the sign looks. Oh, Jesus! Jeez, man, I didn't realize how loud it is. It was. Holy crap. Holy crap. My ears. I'm sorry, guys. I honestly forgot I added that. Dang, that is so loud. Holy crap. Jump scared. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. That's crazy. That's so funny on a side note, though. Yeah. Sorry, man. What the heck? I didn't think it would be that loud. It's one of the... I love routines. You know, you're the first person to use it. I set that up so long ago, and the most people use was like the bruh one, and like the hydrate one, obviously, but like. I forgot I even had some of those. Change the volume. Yeah, I'll probably change the volume. Hold on, I gotta find the sound alerts like. Oh, okay. Calm down, guys. Give me a second. Sound alerts. Oh, there we go. Dashboard sound alerts. Okay. Streaming involves so many things that I forget that they're even things. You know what I mean? They involve so many different like apps and plugins and things that control your sounds and things that. Okay. Let's see. My alerts. Wait, why? I want to know why is every. I'm gonna lower everything to like 80%. Lowering everything to 80%. Except the creeper one. That one's gonna remain 100% because that one actually getting me. Actually, no, Bonk can stay that. Bruh can say that. This one you can say that. The gas one probably can say that because that's supposed to be a jump scare. Let's reduce the get out to 70%. The hydrate can remain the same. Okay, I think we got everything. Everything was at 100%. Everything was like set to 100%. So I forgot you could even change the volume. I didn't really test it properly before I set it up, and honestly it's kind of a good thing I did, because it's it was pretty funny that I got there. I don't know if anyone clipped that, but yeah, just me jumping. I don't know. I didn't realize that it was gonna be that loud, if I'm gonna be honest. Oh wait, I don't want to. All right, I just want to make sure. Yeah, okay. Audio levels are good. I'm gonna be honest. I've been struggling with some of the audio stuff ever since I got my mic fixed, or I fixed my mic. I don't. I'll clip it. I could go back and clip if you like. Anyone can clip it, but you know. Why do you need so many ender chests? Oh, okay. This is a good ask me anything question. I literally carry this many ender chests just purely because I will place down one and then forget to pick it up. It's literally just me being forgetful. Because I used to have 32. Just think about it. I had almost double the amount of ender chests, and all of them have either like been lost somewhere, or I placed it and never picked it up, or I don't know. Just it's just purely because I know I won't pick it up. You know, because like I'll go to like an ancient city, woodland mansion or something. I'll place it down, grab something, run away, and then look, I have no ender chest. Then what happens if like I run out of rockets and I need somewhere to land and I need to grab more rockets, and boom, I don't have an ender chest. You know, just something to think about. Just something to think about. That's just my own play style though. But I feel like it's just purely because if you forget it, it's good to have extra on you. But yeah, this shopping district is awesome. I love this shopping district. The cool thing about like a shopping district like this is that like you kind of have to just fill it in as you go along. You know, like you start off with just a couple shops and then they start coming in. All right, Ketu Telvela, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Let's program #1 MIG fan. Would you expect to have me to have questions for the MIG? But I am clueless on questions. I mean, I feel like if you like watch enough content of someone, you might not have questions. But then again, I always feel like I do a horrible job at explaining some things, and some things on my YouTube channel happen, and like I don't know, or like on my Twitch channel happens, and you might want to know questions. But I don't know. Maybe I've done a better job at explaining myself than I think I have. So it's hard to have questions. I guess it's just difficult to find a question for me because I'm such a mysterious guy. I'm so mysterious. If I just act loose like I'm not even related to you. Yeah, who are you? Get out of my chat. Why are you even mod? Guys, I think I accidentally modded a stranger. I don't know who this is. Mods, ban this guy. Also, yeah, so since things have changed, one thing that has happened to me, you might notice some difference in how like the video quality looks. Well, I mean, it's still 1080p for you guys, but just the way the stream looks, it should be looking better because I'm playing in 4K right now. Guys, he caught me, bans myself. At work, I work at a hotel. I was working on something in one of the rooms. And one of the guests came up to me, and he was like, you know, like he came up to me and was like, "Hey, look, I can't fit something in my bag. I have to check out. I'm traveling. I can't bring it with me. I'll just let you have it." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, sure." He's like, "Oh yeah, I spent like $900 on it. You know, just take care of it." And I'm like, "Oh. Okay." So I go to the room, I look at it, I'm like, oh, this is a big and nice monitor. Like, I wonder what it is. I looked up the model number. It's a 4K monitor by Dell that is $830 MSRP. And not only that, it works so well. In fact, I'm able to run, you know, Minecraft in 4K and it looks amazing. Sure, a bit framey at times, but you know what? Honestly, I can deal with that because honestly, I just love how good Minecraft looks right now. It's gorgeous. Why are the animals in a? I don't know. I do not have an answer for you. That one's a question I can't answer. Is honestly, like, but you know, honestly, I think this is the judge. This is the lawyer to this one. That's the lawyer to this one. Clearly, there is a winning side because these people are working together really well. While these two, like this person, has gone over to the other side. There's clearly something going on. Why aren't you in your chair? All right, we got Vintage streaming too. This is gonna be an interesting stream, guys. I'm very excited. Yeah, I'm also using Restream for the first time. I haven't used Restream ever. I haven't really used Restream, and I think it's working well. I don't know. Scare Vintage? I don't know where Vintage is, honestly. If you could give me a update on Vintage's whereabouts, I will find. Scare Vintage. I would guess she would be at Cherry Kingdom. Cherry City is looking amazing, and also laggy as ever. Look at what happens when I go this way. Feel like Cherry's always laggy, let's be real. Facts, chat. That is so facts. Oh man, these what is this? I'm getting lost over at Cherry Kingdom. I'm getting so lost. I don't know what's going on here. I don't. Oh. Once we get a lockdown on our location, let's engage in tomfoolery. Yo, Birch. Guys, I requested Birch as one of my choices for next season of Skyblock Kingdoms. So get ready for some shenanigans, because all I know is Birch has been the most cursed land this season, and honestly, I can take cursed land, and I think it works for what I've got planned. She's at the museum. Oh, she's at the museum. Okay. Headphone warning. You kidding?
Broski. Are you enjoying yourself? Did that bring you joy?
Yeah.
I'm glad it brought you joy.
You know, I had something else in mind, but you were deafened, so.
Yeah, that's fair. I was just explaining to my chat what we were doing today, and also just the fact that I had makeup on. That's really all it was. And then I start being punched and have to freaking reprimand you like a toddler. Like, Meg, do we really hit our friends?
Yes.
we keep our hands to ourselves.
I'm gonna fight you. Hey, I was just using hands. You're taking it a little too far. Ow! Ow! Why did that give me slowness? What the heck?
I don't actually know. Why did it give you a slow down? No.
Oh, now you can't take it. You can dish it
yeah,
out.
my bow's only power 1. I actually have a feeling that your bow is actually enchanted. Why do you have a sword?
Yeah.
Hello? No.
No,
This the same energy
I accidentally switched to it. I literally, I was doing this and then I did this to stop the bow. Come on.
I get that, yeah.
Because the other slot is my rockets and I don't want to waste a rocket. Yeah. Violence.
Okay. God,
Sorry,
you remind me of one of my freaking chickens. Cool.
Yeah, this was the sound I was gonna play when you were passing by.
Honestly, I probably would have just continued moving, let's be completely honest.
Oh well.
Mm-hmm.
What if I did this?
See, that didn't work just because I was looking at Discord as you did that sound, by the way.
But what if I did that while you were...
You would probably be able to confuse Viking. I have streamer mode on, so I don't get pings when I'm live, so...
Oh, well, at least I got some of your chat.
You probably did.
Speaking of which, where is the organizer of this event, Viking Pilot? I was promised that he was going to be here way earlier. What the heck?
It's fine. He's probably going to go live a little bit later, which is fine, because he has a TikTok stream before this, so... It's all good. I have the questions pulled up as well, though, because he and I were chatting about doing this, so we're all good. My chat says that they may have told you to try to scare me, but it failed.
Yeah, because I had a plan, but the plan only would have worked if you weren't deaf.
Sucker. Also, I got a hydrate redeem. You can do the same.
Hydrate redeem?
Sorry, I got a text from my father.
Who designed that road? Yeah, who designed this road? Here, right here. With all the
Technically
pistons.
I helped. The pistons was definitely Avid and Duvid.
Oh, okay. Avid and Duvid.
Hey,
The axe thing isn't me. That's someone else.
That's fair. Hey, Meg, can you do me a solid? My father sent me a text message. SOS, I forgot to put the flowers in the water and your mom is almost home. Can you entertain my chat for 2 minutes when I fix it? It? Okay, 1 second.
All right. I get to entertain basically 3 streams today. Awesome. All right, guys. Welcome to I've hijacked the Vintage Apples stream. We are here. It is the Mig stream now. Welcome on in. Sub to Mig on YouTube. Follow Mig on Twitch. Yeah. Self-advertisement. This is condoned, right? Mig should get a knife. No. That holds too much power. I don't know what y'all are saying. I don't have the chat pulled up, so I'm just gonna assume you guys are talking about how awesome I am. So yeah, how did I get to be this awesome? I don't know. It just kind of happened, you know. It just, fate, said, you know what, Mig has to. Oh, hi. Yeah, guys, I'm awesome. I wonder how long she was standing behind me. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Oh, it's Perry the Platypus. Yeah. Oops. Let's get this back to its rightful state. There we go. All right. Yeah, doesn't it look beautiful now? All right. No! Doesn't it look beautiful, guys? Nice and shiny and orange. He's bald. Yes. I gave him a nice shave. The fur coat was getting too thick. I love how Fix is missing from there. He's bald. All right, guys. I feel like I've been entertaining the chat way too long. I don't know what to say anymore. I think we've reached the apex of this MIG vintage stream because
I'm back.
Okay.
Oh my god, why is my chat yelling at you? What'd you do?
Nothing. I didn't do anything. What are you talking about?
I see the message, "You're so cool, MIG," followed by the screams, "Oh, slay MIG slay, no, haha, no, you know, ah." You know what? That's normal. We'll take it.
Oh yeah, no.
Thank you for doing that. I appreciate it.
Don't look back at the VOD. Don't look at. No one approached me while I was like playing up myself and stroking my own ego. No one appeared behind me while I wasn't looking. I don't even know. Like Vintage's chat. How long was Marm standing there before I noticed she was there?
Marm, I love you.
It was a while.
Oh my god, no, I just got the message from my dad, SOS, I forgot to put the flowers in a vase. Your mom's gonna be home soon, can you do it? And I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, someone stripped the copper block. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Or did they replace it?
That's interesting. I don't know how that happened.
Mm-hmm. Also, Marm, I love the skin.
Thank you. It's made by this really cool Minecrafter.
Oh my god, was it really?
I don't know if you've heard of them.
I don't know. I need to turn your volume up.
I also do.
Oh my goodness. We're waiting for Viking, so...
Yes, the organizer of this entire thing. Yes.
I helped organize it. He was the main brains of the operation, but I was there too.
The brains of the operation, the person who was like, yes, I announced in the server, yes, I'm going to start this QnA.
Yes, he was the brains there, yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
and here I am starting a stream. We're 30 minutes in, and there is no
my
Q&A.
chat says he has 30 seconds left on his countdown.
Well, can that count?
Oh, no, they said, he's got 30 seconds on his countdown, so that's fine.
That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just put, I mean, I guess, wait, who I think it was Zek who made this skin, but I might be wrong. I don't remember. I feel so bad. Sometimes this happens. But yeah, no, I just got...
The dinosaur is climbable.
Yep. I've got Christmas lights all over my skin.
I vibe with it. Honestly, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, it makes sense. I can't take off this bamboo armor. I'm gonna be honest. So, I mean, I might as well just at least decorate it.
Wait, did you just scrape this copper block? Is that why my chat was yelling at you?
No! Why would you think that?
Meg!
At least that means it's not been waxed.
Oh, why would you think that? Look, it just got a shave recently. It's looking good. It's looking fresh.
Why does it have trapdoors and buttons all around it as well?
Perry the platypus.
It's Perry the copper block, but
Meg!
it's bald now.
Meg!
Don't tell David.
I'm so disappointed in you.
Womp womp.
Oh my god, Meg!
I'm willing to bet that someone in the Discord has already been like, David, he stripped the block again.
Oh yeah, they did it.
100%.
They did it 4 minutes ago.
They're quick on that. They're quick on the draw.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This poor copper block has been through some stuff.
It's
That's
so
just-
This
tempting,
is
though.
just
You can't
my
put
way
it
of starting a war. All right, I just need some conflict
It's your
to
only
happen.
way. The amount of times you've tried to start a war, Mig, and I don't think it's worked.
I feel like this one's gonna work though. I think I've pushed
honestly-
Duvid past the point of no return. I think he's gonna declare war soon, or he might sue me. Then we might have an interesting like trial or something. I don't know. Either might happen.
I could definitely probably win that case. I currently have an 100% success rate. So, Viking's in a group. Hold up, Viking Mig shaves the platypus. Yeah, he is by himself.
You shave the platypus again?
There by himself.
No.
That's
no. It just got a haircut.
Fair. I am quickly gathering some stuff, and then we can get started. I just want to get to the end and start my process of killing 128 more withers before because that's my list.
I'm just gonna be building my bowl.
Hi.
I'm gonna build the bowl.
Your
right
what?
now. I'm gonna
Your
build
bowl?
the bowl.
The bowl.
You don't know? It's underneath.
He's
the
building
booger.
his giant avocado.
It's no
Thanks.
longer an avocado. It looks nothing like an avocado.
It's
at this
an
point.
avocado.
Thanks. I'm so glad you got what I was saying with that one.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I got you.
Oh my goodness.
By the way,
I am being
Wither
washed.
Shoten is open, so if you want some Wither stuff, I got some netherite.
Some wither skelly farmed stuff that I don't have access to for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I
The
no,
only
definitely
person
don't
in
have
this
access
in
to
this call
one.
who doesn't have access to that is Mar.
Yeah, Marm, if you want.
Oh, you
like,
actually
some
wrote in
beacons.
kanji.
Yep.
I have a few beacons. I think I'm.
I
good,
did. I tried to
actually.
do as much research as I can before I put that down, but that's just the closest. Because I tried to like search up like how like the wither specifically is spelled in Japanese, and that's like the only thing I could find out. But
That's fair.
if there's like
going
an
to the
alternate
end.
like way to spell it, that's yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay. I have the questions pulled up as well.
Oh,
in
do
case
you?
need it. I do,
Sick.
yeah.
Okay.
Why are
Yeah,
there so many
I
sheep in
don't.
here?
I don't think I have enough space.
Sorry, Mar, what was that?
Why are there so many sheep in the courthouse?
Someone was asking
they're,
that earlier.
they're conducting important business.
Why is my tree on fire again? Come on, y'all. Y'all, get better hobbies than setting my crud on fire.
No, it's more
Come
fun.
on.
Guys, the sheep are up to some very serious business.
Can we kick Viking out of his own server?
It's really important.
Oh my god.
You can't kick me out.
I think we can.
I made this group chat. You can't kick me. You could all leave, which would suck, but you can't
We
kick
should
me.
leave.
So
All right, guys, making your own group chat right now.
okay. I'm also gonna pull up the questions real fast, just so I can.
Oh, I can't ask Trog to kick you.
we can do
They're
multiple
recording.
things. Hey, Trog,
I will.
kick Viking. That
Well,
would
I
be-
had the message typed. I was so ready, and then I remembered that they are in fact. Oh, okay. Mig has no shame.
Hi, Trog.
Hey,
Trog, hear
I
me
am
out.
Viking. I am so sorry. So sorry.
You're kicking me. I'm ready. Too late. I'm already mentally prepared. This will have no effect on me. Actually.
Oh no, I did something much worse.
Okay, good. Anyway, God Ocean King, thank you so much for that follow. Because of you, we're now at 13,527 followers. So thank you very, very much. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Hi, Kit. How you doing?
Oh my god.
Good. How are you?
Doing
What is
great.
happening?
Yes.
Surrounded by trolls.
I don't know, Mig.
Chaos.
My chat's just going Trog.
Yeah, so
Mine said
Kit
pull the
and
plug,
I-
so we have different.
and I did visit Dark Oak. Have you all seen Dark Oak lately?
I was just there. I didn't see anything.
Oh,
Really? Okay, that's
can I
nice.
visit? I'm live. Is this going to spoil
Can I
something?
visit while live?
Visit.
I can
Okay.
visit? Okay. Oh my god,
Fly
it's
over
worse than Cherry
Oh,
was.
did you just keep setting it on
my
fire?
God.
Oh, I'm guessing
yeah.
some wind charge technology was used, right? I'm
I
guessing.
see.
Oh.
I see. Yeah.
Using the cannon.
Guys, it's really funny because
Check
everyone in
the
that
ant
video
farm.
was freaking out. They were like, "Oh my God, Cherry!" And I'm over here like, "Dark Oak is chopped liver, I guess, because the entire ant farm is on fire right now."
Oh my
Fun Fun fact, I blamed Kit originally because I was like, yeah, that's definitely Kit.
I
But Kit had
also
nothing
thought
to
it
do
was
with the
Kit
original
originally, and it wasn't even Kit.
Like, if
It also
Kit's
hit
gonna
you.
behave
Oh
this
man,
way,
it's all the way up the entire thing. Oh,
Oh,
my
it's under the ant farm too. It's like not
It's
under, but like
everywhere.
under the rim of the top of it. There's also more
Oh my
fire.
gosh.
I'm just
You
gonna
were
leave it
aiming really
because
high,
it's history.
and then
history.
Oh.
yes.
maybe it's success
Thank you,
for the cat today.
thank you for missing the beautiful islands that I built.
of
I
course.
think.
Yeah, no problem.
You guys missed the
definitely
one
aimed.
piece that I don't really care. No, I'm kidding. You can definitely aim with these, right?
But yeah, totally. Viking, the craziest part is this part here. If you go over to your jungle biome,
I just
Oh,
my jungle
okay.
biome.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's still more fire I missed.
I have
oh,
jungle
come on.
biomes.
Are
you
you
have a
trying to
jungle
put it out,
biome in the ant
Vintage?
farm. Yeah.
Oh,
Why?
oh, yeah.
Yes, the only thing
Why
that
bother?
matters is
Threaded
those
the
islands.
needle.
Unfortunately,
Thank you.
arson doesn't really work with my aesthetic marmalade.
You sure? It could though, right?
Oh, what? How did it catch right here? How?
I mean, it could be a
How?
representation of how that, even though
It
you
would
have
have
that
had
cute
to go-
exterior, there's a fire inside, raging within you.
Wow.
Metaphorical.
We would have
had
had
to
to
go-
thread
Yeah.
through the
Between
tube.
and through the tube.
Oh my god.
So beautiful.
I think it'd be really funny if you rotated your launcher 90 degrees and shot it
you know what?
towards Spruce and Nether Kingdom.
Oh,
Nether
geez.
Kingdom needs more fire anyway. It doesn't have enough fire for the Nether
Yeah,
Kingdom.
Kit suggested we just make 4 of these and face them in all 4 directions.
Oh
Just build
my!
4 of them. Yeah, just build 4 of them. Nothing bad would happen with that.
Yep.
Oh my
Build
god.
it at the
Okay.
build it at the center of the world and just let the chaos reign.
At spawn, it'd be beautiful.
You would just blast cherry, doke, nether, and bamboo. Those are the only kingdoms that would hit because they can only go in a big straight cone. So,
No, it would go in a square.
oh, would
would-
it?
Yes.
Oh no.
Once it spreads
It
far
would hit
enough,
everybody. Yeah.
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 It starts to veer off enough because, like, I didn't think it would even hit spawn, but it hit spawn in some places.
Okay. I'm going to start spawning withers.
All right, we're gonna
Okay.
hear that beautiful.
You've all been warned.
what are we warned about? I was deafened.
Withers. I'm about to start spawning withers.
Oh, gotcha.
I never got
okay.
the questions pulled up. Okay. I got the
oh my
questions.
God.
I got the questions ready.
Wither.
So
I barely
I
know her.
also have them ready if we need to have.
I hardly know her.
Sorry,
Who is this guy?
I got it wrong.
Did it
Who
get
is
a big
this
spawn
guy?
this time?
There's
Anyway.
more fire.
Acacia
everywhere I go.
flamethrower. So we have the
There's more
dope death
freaking
laser and the
fire.
acacia flamethrower.
There's
Pretty fitting, actually.
It
Oh my God.
It's
Oh my
actually
God.
very fitting.
This
As
is
it
gonna
gets-
be the sounds you'll be hearing, guys, for the rest of stream.
Yep.
Everyone's stream just gonna be hit.
I don't
with-
know what it's under. I'm assuming it's under hostile mobs.
Oh wait,
I have it
haven't-
muted. So I have hostile mobs
Oh,
muted, so I don't
gotcha.
have withers dying in my ear all day. That's our
That's
first piece
fair.
of ancient debris.
Yeah, my hostile
Nice.
creatures is on 4%, so I barely hear it.
Yeah, so far I've gotten wait, the exact number. I'm keeping a track, but per stack I've gotten where is it? The first stack of withers I killed dropped 35, the second dropped 31. So
probably start flashback.
in Skyblock withers drop netherite, yes. Oh, I also have to start a flashback. Okay. Anyway. Vintage, since you have them up, do you want to ask the first question of our well actually wait, let me explain really fast.
Yeah,
So basically,
explain.
I was sitting at my PC today thinking, what the hell am I gonna stream? Because I don't want to just kill withers all day, and that'd be so boring. And then I thought, let's do a podcast. So then I pinged the others, and a bunch of them have decided to join. So and we've gathered your questions together, and you guys now have asked us questions. And if you think of any questions, you can ask them while we're live, and we're gonna go through them one by one and just take turns answering them. And if there's questions for one specific person, we'll let them answer. If it's questions for the group, everyone will answer. So it'll be fun, hopefully. Kit, you good?
Yep. Sorry.
Okay.
You're fine.
I just heard Kit squeaking over there. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh, yeah.
I think Kit should be the server's squeaky toy.
Yep.
Literally Kit.
we don't we don't need to make Kit a dog toy. That's like not
Anyway.
okay. Well,
Let's
anyway,
sneak away to
on
go
that
eat real
note
quick now.
of what'd you say?
I might sneak away to go eat real quick.
You
now.
are all
You're
good.
good.
Go do that. You're fine.
Come and go as you please.
Yeah, you're
Yeah, I
not
could
forced to
probably-
stay
Guys.
here. See ya.
I can probably
Sorry for burning down.
answer like a few questions
Dark Oak.
before I have to eat as well.
Fair, fair.
You guys are all good. Okay, well, on that note, our first question comes from Leo, who ironically to the conversation we just had has Squeaky Toy in their name on Discord. So what has been your favorite
Ironic,
part
yeah.
of Skyblock Kingdoms? Examples, specific server events, builds you've worked on, memorable antics, server atmosphere, etc.
We can go down the line. So Trog's up first.
I'm okay with that. That means I go last.
Most memorable. That's a hard one because there's so many different things. I think the trial is very, very memorable. It got everybody together, and I say Birch, please. Then I'll say Birch, please. And they're
all of Birch, please.
You're giving them a lot of
issues.
credit.
I am, and I'm sure they love that.
Fair. Marm.
I don't know. That's a tough one. There's been so many.
It is a tough one, but it's a good question.
I feel like you should have sent us all these questions beforehand.
They
so that we
are.
could have,
So
like,
if you
thought
go-
about
I mean, they're available.
Here, Marm, if you go to the live blogging channel of the community Discord,
Oh. See, I've been
it
too busy
is-
breaking Avid Adventures this afternoon. So.
You know what?
Fair.
As you
Oh
should.
my gosh, global. warming.
It's
and
going.
hopefully watching your video do very well because your hardcore episode 1 was very fun to watch. So
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, but it's the
in live
message
blogging.
from. Yes, it is from 5 hours ago.
Oh gosh,
It's honestly-
so many
it's-
messages in here.
It's 2 mouse scrolls up. Not even. You'll find
if you
it.
go to the other channel as well, you can just click on the message. You can click on the thread link directly because I did
Oh
that.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that.
So-
Forgot about that.
Oh
bit.
yeah, I missed this. I definitely I should have looked at this myself. Then I'll
You're
take that back.
fine. You're all good.
I purposely didn't because I like the improv nature of coming up with question and answers instead of having time to think. So,
That's fair.
but do you have an answer, Mom, for your favorite SBK moment so far?
Favorite SBK moment.
I have 2 answers already. I've thought of mine.
Well, it was most memorable, right?
Or was it most
Yes.
memorable?
That's what he
Most
said.
memorable.
Does it say most memorable? I thought this is favorite. Favorite.
It says,
part
"What's been your
about
favorite
memorable
part of
question?"
SBK Kingdoms SBK so far?"
Oh,
Memorable
E.g.
antics was something
Memorable
that was
antics.
mentioned
Oh.
in the
Specific server
examples.
events, yeah.
I was confused by that then.
You're fine. If you want to change your answer, you're more than welcome to give Marm more time to think. But
Yeah,
Yes,
Birch,
please
please
do.
was not my favorite thing.
Clip it, send it to
someone,
Milkman.
please.
We got 3 different perspectives of that same
You
quote.
do, yeah.
Let's see. So I think my favorite thing has been how we every kingdom individually like got their own personality and like their own thing. Everybody was very different and separated based on their wood, and I feel like that's kind of my favorite. That everybody split off and kind of became unique in their own way based on their wood type.
Nice.
Nice.
Good answer.
Mm-hmm.
Marm, we've stalled long enough.
Can I be super cheesy and just say like getting to like hang out with everyone more and get to know everyone? It's so
That
much
works.
better, and it just
Yes.
Yeah.
You
I
can.
All
think you
of it.
can. I think you
I
can.
think
We'll
you
allow
definitely
it.
favorite
can.
part is you guys.
I think that's a good answer considering the fact that I had the same one, so I gotta
Oh,
think
I'm
about
sorry.
something.
Well, I'm glad that we've ratted out the,
my
the,
God.
the cheesy answer from Vintage. Anyway,
Yeah.
Mig,
All right, so I gotta say, just in general, like, to be honest, I wasn't expecting for this server to go as long as it did, and the fact that it did is amazing. And if it wasn't for the fact that it went so long, we wouldn't have had the IRSS. And I honestly am so happy that the IRSS happened, because it really, like, I think sometimes you get into a little funk with building, and then sometimes you just need to find something different to do, and it definitely gave me that, and that sort of spark with making those islands and then ruining the economy definitely gave me the spark I needed to come back and actually finish this project. So I think the IRSS is probably one of the greatest things like this server has done for me, at least.
I'm gonna add a little commentary too as we go. Oh, sorry. Wait, I'm not muted. Crap.
Yeah, but I was actually gonna add in that that's the entire reason why we had the IRSS, was to give us all a little bit of a brain break from our islands, or at least those of us who wanted to participate in with it. And it was a very fun project to have. Anyway, Viking, your turn.
My 2 favorite things were Apocalypse. With Avid's Apocalypse, and that was just like, that was so much fun. Because it was so much, it was just a classic, like, everyone just logs on, chaos ensues for an hour, and then we're done. And then also, like, I was able to just, like, I literally looked at those machines and went, huh, I've been staring at the back of these running for the last 8 months. I can abuse this somehow. And I did, and I won, and it was very fun.
Definitely did.
And then 50 Ways to Kill Your Friends in Minecraft. Just that whole project, learning about recording music, building the Action Museum with the IRSS, because that like really inspired me to build. Like I just cranked that out. Like that was not something I needed to plan for. I just did it. And then having like, Milkman there to help me, and Vintage Milkman helping me with the script, and then Muse, working with Muse. That was really fun too. So I would love to see either of those get submitted to the B-Sky tweet from MCYT Highlights,
You're definitely not a little biased.
Not biased at all. I definitely don't want to see a Dungeon Viking there anyway. But anyway. Vintage, what's your new answer?
Oh, goodness. Okay, so I absolutely love the people and the community that we were able to make from it. Like both just my friends on here in general and the just the close community that we have as a group. Like the amount of fan art we've gotten on this server is absolutely insane.
You're so right though.
Yeah, but I will actually, I genuinely think that probably one of my favorite moments is the plot lines we were able to create just from Milkman waking up one day and saying, I have a new idea. Like, all of the Birch Please stuff was an entire thing just made from Milkman randomly going, I want to create a fraudulent business.
He does it every year. That's nothing new.
He does this
Get a
all
new
the time.
joke, Milkman.
But genuinely, I do think that I actually really like the plot points we're able to do based off of what each other do. Like, for example, I would have never been able to use something that I'm learning for a degree in a Minecraft server if it wasn't for Milkman deciding to be a con artist. So yeah, that's probably mine if I'm not allowed to say my friends.
I just got a flashback that only Mig will understand. I just got a friend request from a user named Dr. Shadowmodder.
Oh.
That's a name I haven't heard in years.
Okay.
I will acknowledge that later. Anyway, good answer. Good answer.
Thanks. Am I reading the next questions? Am I just the question person?
I can. I'll do the next one.
The next
has
really
anything
easy.
surprised you about SBK coming from Oz?
Anything?
Has anything surprised you?
How long it went on for?
Yeah, that's my answer as well.
Okay. Fair.
Oh my
Definitely
goodness.
gone on longer than we anticipated. That's okay though.
I think that is same for me, but I will add that I'm surprised that all of us had as much chemistry working together as we did. Like, I think that's really what it is. It's not how long it was, but how well we worked together. So we're just like, yep, we could just keep doing all of this all the time. We could just bounce ideas off each other and we'll never run out.
Real. Mig? Because Mom already answered.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Unless you have a different answer.
For me, it's the fact that it even brought me back to Minecraft, because I'm going to be honest, I was planning on just not playing Minecraft the whole year, just dropping it off and just being a Mario Kart YouTuber for a bit. And in fact, the whole week before, I completely forgot that this thing even existed. So when they were like, "Oh yeah, we're starting in a week,"
God.
I remember that I was partnering with Gale, and I was like, "Are we actually gonna do this?" And he's like, "Okay, yeah, sure." And then we just joined in.
Oh my God.
I remember that, dude. I remember, like, not that specifically, but I remember, like, inviting all of the Pleasants, like, a month beforehand, and like, some of them being, and, like, me thinking, like, I wonder how many people are actually going to play on the server. The biggest surprise for me is definitely the like. I guess I have two again. The first one is how active the server has remained despite the duration. Because like servers can go on for a long time, but usually it ends up being you have like 20 players, and by the end of the season you have like 3 or 4 active total. And they rarely see each other, kind of thing, or maybe like 1 or 2 people are on at the same time, and that's it. Like we have 5 people online right now, and the server's going on. How old? 10 months? Not 10 months. Sorry,
No,
6 months.
We're
6
about
months,
to
7
be.
months.
We either just hit 7 or we're about to be.
Yeah. So, and also
7.
the second one is the amount of content. I am surprised by the sheer amount of content that came out of this server, including songs. Avid, of course, myself, with 1 or 1.5. I count half of Trog Stole the Egg. Milkman with songs. I don't know if anyone else here wrote any songs other than Avid and Milkman and myself, but and then like over 150 unique episodes. Like this is like that surprised me. I was like, holy cow! I'm very happy though, because it means that obviously I came up with a project that actually like is good and not garbage. So.
Woo. Oh, it's my turn now. I forgot that's how the alphabet works. Anyway, nailing it. Anything that surprised you? Probably, honestly, the opportunities that came from just being active on this server. Because of like how we were able to like form close bonds and friendships with each other. Like we were able to have a group get into like MCC Rising, for example. The amount of content we're able to make because of the fact that we all like each other and can stand each other. It's great.
I actually can't stand any of you, so
I
I know, actually.
I have
Joke's
something
on
to
y'all.
admit. I
can't
hate
stand
Viking.
Viking Pilot. I cannot.
Viking is my least
Hey,
favorite
Vintage,
person on
is
this
that
earth.
is this gonna negatively impact our Marvel Rivals playdate later?
I guess it might.
play date. How old are you?
Our mom said we could hang out.
Mom said we could play Marvel Rivals if your mom said we
Our
could play
mom
Marvel
said that
Rivals.
we could play Marvel Rivals if your mom said it was okay. Yeah, that's what we're doing after stream. It's gonna be great.
I love
If anyone wants in, you're more than welcome.
Yeah, if anyone wants in, we still have 3 slots because no one else responded.
Viking Pilot will die by
probably be
Vintage's
asleep,
blade.
so.
Real not clickbait? Question mark. Keep an eye out for season 2. Anyway, no, I'm kidding. Yeah.
We form an island together just so I could shove you off the edge every single episode, and we call that the recurring.
The start of every episode. All right, we have to feed the void, but we're not feeding
Yep.
the void. We're
Feed the void.
fueling the void. Fueling the void.
Yeah, we're fueling the void, and it's just Viking every episode.
That'd be so funny.
You went from not dying in 4 months to dying once a day. It's okay.
Honestly, I'd be down with that dynamic. That'd be a totally different dynamic, and I'm kind of here for it.
That would
I
be,
never
yeah.
play characters that die, so you know.
We can change that. I mean, come
I
on.
just don't like dying in Minecraft. But maybe it would open my eyes to the world of Good Times with Scar and Milkman, where they just die all the time.
Yeah, clumsy as heck, and look at me, I'm okay. Ish. It's fine. Okay, next question. So I guess no one is gonna know who this is from. But which Duvid is your favorite?
The frog.
My parrot.
The horse.
I actually really like Duvid the pig.
We've got some variety here. Marm?
And why am I so bad at answering questions on the spot?
You're doing great, sweetie.
I guess I have to say the horse, right?
Yeah.
Fair. The horse is a good
You
one.
did
The
have a
reason-
plot line with that horse.
The reason is I say horse is because he had a full plot line and he was resurrected from the dead. Like that,
Yeah.
who can say that about a Minecraft pet ever?
That's fair. I picked the pig because of the fact that so Ruby logs in one day and they just see that I have a pig in a pen and they're like, "Who's this?" And they look over and it's named Duvid and they're like, "Vintage." And I'm like, "What?" And they're like, "Vintage, we can't have a pig named Duvid." And I'm like, "Everyone else has a Duvid. I wanted Duvid."
I wanted to.
I wanted to do it too.
I remember that line very vividly. I'm like, "Everyone else has a Duvid. I wanted Duvid."
Oh, we
so
have
that's how
ads
we
in
got
progress,
the pig.
guys. Sorry,
That's a
we're
good
gonna take a little building break.
We have a Duvid in jungle. Duvid in jungle.
Yeah, the Duvid in
also-
Jungle is probably the most boring Duvid out of all of them at this point.
I also have a Duvid frog as well, so I
Yeah,
kind
is
of
the
feel
true,
frog's
yeah.
my favorite.
The frog was like one of the first after the horse. Milkman named that. Literally
Yeah, I
day
think
one.
so. Because he had the horse, and then you had the frog, and then that's when I named the pig. And then Birch's cow is moved to Electric Boogaloo, because I named it that for the IRSS swap, not IRSS, the Trog Stole the Egg. segment.
You know what I just realized?
What?
Unless we count the slime that I named the other day on Duvid's stream, I still have an officially licensed Duvid name tag from the apocalypse.
I love that, actually. We need to use that at some
Amazing.
point.
You have to save that for like the perfect moment at the end of the
Yeah,
season.
secretly the server ends
I'll
just when
right-click it
Viking
onto
uses
Duvid.
that name tag.
Duvid would become officially licensed, no longer a knockoff.
I love that so much. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the next question is a bit of a long one, so apologies if I misread it. What is your writing process when it comes to lore? How much planning goes into it? How much of it is improv? How much do you talk about your plans with the others? How much of the lore is planned out from the start, and how much arose during the course of the series, etc.?
Long question.
It is.
Okay, I'll pull it
I'm
up
getting
so
it
I can
up so I can
read it.
as well.
Yeah, I pulled it up.
It's
Vin,
the
you already
one
have it
under
up. Do you want to
Duvid.
start?
Yeah,
I'm
I got it.
first.
I can. So I have a bit of a writing process, as in, Viking and I just spam each other's messages whenever we need a plot point, and I do that with everyone else's as well. A lot of the lore that I do specifically is improv. Unless it's something that I know is very much important, and if I screw it up and have something that I can't use, it's not as great. For example, me shoving Rue into the void and ending their series. Like it's I will talk a lot of details except dialogue with people so we can still have general reactions, which I think is a thought process that a lot of us have.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's really my thing.
Trog.
No, I think we should do reverse order. I think we should make
reverse order?
Viking go next.
Okay.
Because you made me go first.
Okay, fine. So, as a lot of you are aware, I'm a big fan of improv.
Whoa,
So
really?
I try to improv as much as possible, but there are times where it's like, okay, I need this interaction to happen, but I won't talk about the exact like words I'm going to use or things like that. But like, it'll be like, okay, hey, we need to make sure that, like, for example, the introduction of Yellow to the series, right? I talked to Vintage and I was like, okay, Vintage, you gotta, like, we have to have, this has to be the end goal of this conversation, but however you want to get to that end goal is up to you. I'll be at the gold farm. I'll see you when you get there. Like,
Yeah.
it's like a fully improvised, like, introduction and conversation with an end goal in mind is usually what I do. And then I usually, like, so my preferred method is to write lore before, like, write out a character beforehand. I didn't do that with this season, obviously. I'll do that for next season, but it's, like, I like to have a character with character traits and stuff that I can, like, fall back on and be like, okay, so, you know, Dominion Viking would do this, because Dominion Viking was a fully written out character that I could, like, pull from a character sheet almost and, like, have thoughts about, but that's what I like to do normally. Mig?
All right, so there are two parts to my lore. There's the lore that happens within the server, which in some way connects to the lore that happens within my own lore, within my multiple MIGs characters, which, yeah, no, so that came about very much, not even improv, I just kind of started to connect a lot of dots. What my process kind of is at this point is I kind of just come up with an idea and kind of try to find a way to weave it into the server naturally. But once I've gone through with it, I actually properly write it out, because I think it's, for me, continuity can be really hard to manage. So I like to write things down. So if I'm like, okay, I'm bringing back this character, or I'm referencing this event, I try to make sure that I remember exactly what's going on. And one thing that I've noticed is somehow I've managed to make a narrative that connects in more ways than I expected it to. Like, I think certain events happened, and I was like, oh, wow, I can make this, like, connect to this thing, and this connect to this thing. It's been a really fun thing, because I've been writing out my lore more recently. I've mostly been kind of, like, containing it within its own video in a lot of ways. And for a long time, I kind of just didn't dive into lore. But I am diving into it more, and it's been fun. I've been loving doing cinematic stuff specifically, because I love using, like, the flashback tools and stuff, and doing voiceovers.
Flashback is actually the best.
Yeah, and I
Flashback
also
is
like
amazing.
directing people. It turns out I that's just something that I really love to do, is direct, because I did that whole thing for the Pleasant Craft video with Avid, Milkman, and Acorn, I think. And I didn't give them a script. I kind of just told them to do certain actions, and it's really funny. I might release a behind the scenes video because they all kind of just riffed a little bit throughout, and I did another one, and I invited other people, and it also turned out awesome. So you might see behind the scenes for all of that, because I just
Leo
think
in my
really
chat would love to
fun.
see that.
I just
Of
really,
course Leo would.
I think I really love doing that because it serves for two types of content, which is the thing I'm trying to work on, and also just blooper reels, which I think would be funny. But yeah, that's kind of my process.
I love this question. I could talk about lore literally for hours, so I'll try not to do that.
I'd like to pick your brain then later, Barm, because we actually haven't had a chance to talk together that much about lore.
We haven't, no. I really enjoy storytelling, just as like a general thing. And I think that lore, I think it's really interesting when you have so many different mediums that you can tell stories in, right? You have, just in general in the world, you have, movies and TV shows and books and, stage shows and, there's so video games, obviously, and then, obviously, Minecraft. I feel like Minecraft is kind of a unique thing in the video game content creation space, because it's essentially just a platform to be able to create whatever you want, and I really like that, and I feel like it's just another medium to tell a story in. And I think the best thing you can do is figure out what works for the medium that you are working with. But yeah, I think from the planning point of view, it depends on which parts it is. I would say for SBK stuff, it's there was always kind of a general plan to most of the things that I did, and it was always very much this is sort of what's happening, and this is how I think my character would react to this. And then playing off other people is really helpful, and kind of having that conversation with whoever you're going to be doing a scene with or whatever, and saying okay, well, this is how my character would react, and then they're oh, well, then this is how my character would react to that. And it's kind of improv, but then also you use that to help you figure out where to take the story. And there's definitely a lot of things that changed from the planning to the end of all of the lore that I did this season, and even just any lore, it just changes. It changes as you go, and as things come up, and as you go, oh, actually, I don't think my character would react this way, or actually, I'm not sure this makes sense. And you kind of have to adapt as you go. I am rambling now. I don't know if I've even answered the question.
Fine.
So
You did.
You answered it. You're good.
You're doing good.
So I'll stop,
You're
because
doing
I
great,
could talk
sweetie.
about lore forever. I love it.
Lore is fun. I think that's one thing. Sorry, Trog, not right before you go. I think that's one thing that kind of helps with the server chemistry, is that so many of us are really into storytelling at more of a level than just making a cute story up. A lot of us are really into D&D type stuff, where it's I want
Yes.
to world building. You know what I mean? So
Yes, D&D actually is a really good point, because it's very similar to saying this is my character, and then this thing happens and I am able to react in character, because I know and I understand my character so well that I can do that in real time, and that helps with improv so much.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll stop now, Trog.
now Trog's
Good.
turn.
That's what I was going to mention, but I need to pull up the question again. D&D or tabletop RPGs is what I was going to mention for this, but my writing process when it comes to lore is figure out what character I want, and then from there, or I want to be playing or whatever for the lore, and then from there it's plot points of where we want to go. So if you know, or if you've done basic improv speeches, where it's you only get a certain amount of time to write bullet points, but those bullet points are your speaking points, and that's kind of what I do for lore and plot stuff. For almost everything, is there's a point that I want to get to, or I think would be interesting if it got there, so I'm gonna push it that way based on whatever my character's actions are, and then it's why did they act that way, and I'm looking for that opportunity to happen in the conversation or in whatever process is happening. And that's usually my method. So it's like bullet points and working towards those as like a goal. And if it doesn't hit, then sometimes it's better because something you didn't expect happens that is way better in terms of lore or like a plot or storytelling in general.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely agree with that.
You bring up the
Yeah.
improv like speeches thing. How many of you know the story of my monologue from Dominion SMP? Because it's kind of funny.
Do not?
Okay, so I'll go quick. Basically, I needed to do a monologue for like an important lore moment on Dominion, and I didn't have any idea. I knew like I knew what the final like goal of the monologue was, but I really didn't have any time to like. I purposely didn't have any time to plan out any bullet points. All I was doing is I watched the speech of Akaton from the 10th Doctor, and then I did the
God.
monologue.
Okay.
From the Rings of Akaton, if you know what that is from Doctor Who. I watched that David Tennant's monologue, or no, Matt Smith's monologue, and then I was like, all right, let's go. And then it turned out to be one of the funniest, like not funniest, one of like the best things people still reference to this day.
I want you to know, Viking, that my chat in all caps just went nerd. This is nerd behavior when you said that.
We are all nerds. We are talking
are.
about
Oh,
making stories up in a
absolutely.
Minecraft server.
I know we
Yeah.
are. I just want you to know.
We spend all of our free time playing Minecraft.
We do,
What else were we
actually.
gonna be?
Also, yeah, it was 12 minutes of unfiltered D-Viking. Yep. All right.
Wow.
Um,
The next question from
Okay,
the
go
same person.
Yes.
I'm gonna get ads
What
here
is
in about
fav-
30 seconds, so I'm gonna. Go ahead, but I'm just gonna
Should
like
we wait?
letting you know.
I mean, I've
Okay.
already had an
Oh,
ad.
never mind. They've been
my
snoozed for
ads
5 minutes. We're good.
My ads are
Okay.
currently going, but I just
So-
told my chat they can watch back the VOD, so we're good.
Oh,
Okay. Well, we'll just
what
keep going then.
is everyone's favorite character to play between different versions of the characters or otherwise, and why is that character your favorite? An example would be Summertime or Yellow, Ruby Roo, Vintage Volm, regular Avid versus OSHA Avid, voicing Avid or voicing Ohm, etc. I think that my favorite was original Trog. I had a little bit of an issue with clone or Dr. Tube because
Dr. Doom.
they needed to be OSHA safe, but like an OSHA spy. And the issue with that is like that's completely opposite of what I wanted to do for Acacia for building. So I had to figure out what projects I could work on that wouldn't involve making a Trog bridge or doing anything that would be like very OSHA unsafe.
Oh yeah.
So that is why I would say normal Trog versus Dr. Tube, because Dr. Tube was hard and then I had to figure out what a spy would do to influence the server to be safer at the same time as what I would do for my builds and stuff in the meantime.
Got it.
That's fair.
fair.
That's not even. I actually hadn't even like thought about that, like the difficulty
Yeah.
of that.
My first Trog bridge in a while was so much fun to make, and it was this episode.
God,
I was
you're
like, yay, I
about
get
to
to make a
terrify me.
three-dimensional Trog bridge.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Right.
That's fun.
Who's next?
Marm would be
Marmalade.
next.
I don't really have different versions of my character, so I'm not sure that I can answer this one.
If you don't have a favorite version of your character, might I ask what was your favorite arc within your character to do?
I was gonna say what outside of Skyblock Kingdoms, including every Marm that's ever been, if they're all different. But
They're not. They're all the same.
big lore drop. Oh man,
No, that's in the video, Viking.
I didn't watch the video. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, clearly.
No, I did. I watched the hardcore video. If that's the one you're talking
Oh,
about.
yeah? No, it's not what I'm talking about.
No.
Yeah, I guess I've not really done a lot of like heavy character lore stuff outside of SBK, so this is kind of my only character in this context, I guess.
Fair. Did you want to answer the Vintage's version of the question, or do you want Mig to take over?
Did I not answer Vintage's?
Oh, favorite arc. Vintage was like, if you don't have multiple characters, what was your favorite arc? No, you're good.
You're all
Just
good.
blowing me off. It's okay.
You're
I see how
fine.
it
It's
is.
okay.
What was my favorite arc? I feel like it was kind of just one big main arc in Skyblock as well for me.
That's
whole
fair.
Void, the void, obviously. I feel like that's probably just like a really basic answer, right?
No, you're fine. You're all
Good
good.
You and Ab built a really cool story there, so like that's definitely makes sense. So, Mig.
Oh man, my Migs, my lovely Migs. It's hard to choose a favorite. You're telling me to pick a favorite child. This is
Yes.
Do
not
it.
cool.
Just do it.
I'd say, I mean, there's only been one. I mean, I guess technically one Mig, but you never know what happens when you change skins. But there's only technically ever been one Mig on Skyblock Kingdoms. But I'd say if in terms of like which character I most enjoy playing, I'd have to choose either between Mig Prime, just purely because I get to do the voice and have the voice changer on for that, or 621 because, you know, who doesn't like playing the villain? You know what I mean?
Villains.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, don't worry about it. He's not going to be relevant later. But yeah, no, I love all my MIGs equally, though.
Fair.
No, you have to pick a
Wasn't-
favorite.
I wasn't playing a character. Oh, I guess, yeah, Mig, pick your favorite. Come on, hurry up.
Yeah, you got.
Choose your
you
favorite
gotta
child.
pick a favorite child. Pick a favorite child,
choose,
Meg.
I'll choose the snow golem Mig because he looks goofy.
Okay, Meg.
I don't
Good
know.
answer.
All right,
Yeah.
you go ahead, Viking.
So, I
Making me
wasn't
choose a
really
favorite
playing
child.
a character with Summertime. That was just me playing Skyblock. And then I was like, no, I need to make him into a character because it's everyone else is doing lore and I feel left out, blah, blah, blah. And then I had this Frankenstein character that was all these different character traits I was trying to do at the same time. And it just kind of failed, which is why I quickly pivoted to bringing Yellow into the server so that I could play a character that I had already established and be like, all right, the community will know who this is. So Yellow's definitely fun to play. He's a little more pathetic wet cat than I want. According to the community,
I mean, they're not wrong.
despite Dominion Viking being a very scary individual, Yellow himself in this arc is very much just like a scared dude who doesn't really know what's going on and is trying to find his way. And he's like kind of friendly with everybody, but a couple people scare the crap out of him, and he's keeping them at arm's length. Yada yada yada. So
We love the neighborhood wet cat that we have on this
I just
server.
don't like. I went from being a Tumblr sexy man to the Tumblr wet cat, and I don't like it. So we're going back that other direction. Okay, it's fine.
Oh
Anyway,
my
Leon
goodness.
is here.
Yeah, Leon's here.
If he joins, we'll let him answer your. I think he's only had the one character too, but
Yeah. So speaking of playing villains, I have had the opportunity to kind of do that on this server, not in full completely, but like we've done
What's
some
poppin',
things
gamers?
with it. Hi, Leon.
we will ask you the question as soon as Vintage is done answering this question.
Yep.
Sounds good.
So I would say that though my character is like a possession type of thing, so it's the same character but also not the same character. Definitely not, because there's two aspects of it. My normal character is kind of just how I normally play Minecraft, mixed with how I kind of am. Like, I'm willing to get into stupid little arguments and whatnot, and go on long tangents and use big words that I forget people might not know. That's kind of what I do in voice call, so it's been really nice being able to play something that's not at all how I act in voice call, or in game in general, like how the community's dubbed it, like Volm and whatnot. So that's been fun to play.
I
and
credit that
whatnot.
name.
Okay,
I like that
Viking.
name. I think it's just a good name. I'm clever. I like
Okay.
naming
Good name.
things.
Oh my god. It's every single time we sound like we say it to me, and I think of it every single time. It sounds like a lightsaber noise. So
It
every single time
does.
someone says boom, my brain just thinks of a lightsaber turning on and they swing in it.
Vintage, you are actually a lightsaber.
It happens every single time.
Vintage is a pink lightsaber that I pull out of my pocket and use to attack people.
Seriously,
I hadn't thought that before, but now that's all I'm
Yeah,
going to be able to think too.
Exactly. That's just in my head now.
Old way.
No, oh my god. Volm would use a lightsaber. So true, chat. Boom. But yeah, no, it's been fun
Oh,
to play
look at somebody.
a
Hold on.
little pain in the butt.
Literally Volm. Anyway,
Yeah.
I have a lightsaber in my hands right now.
Nice. So
getting beat to
Leon,
death.
your question is, what was your favorite character to play? However, if you have not had a different version of your character, what has been your favorite part through this SMP to play with your character? Like, I know you've had a couple different arcs and whatnot. Which one was your favorite to play?
Right. Okay. So yeah, I mean, it was really just the one. It was the whole thing with the chorus fruit, right? Everybody's aware of that. I wouldn't really call it a character, right? I didn't think it was necessarily a different person. I'm kind of going out of my way to not play different characters. It's all kind of just the same guy. However, it's the same guy put into different situations, and it's also I don't really think about character rules and stuff too difficult. It's kind of just whatever's funny is funny. So I don't have a special concrete answer for that, but I will say that real answer, the way this whole chorus fruit stuff came about is that when we were starting this season and I had to start thinking of character ideas, right? Like, oh, what am I going to be like? Am I going to have some sort of story arc, yada yada? Am I going to play a role other than just regular Leon guy that plays Minecraft, which of course I did, and I'm glad I did. Anyways, I was really, really into Tolkien, into Lord of the Rings when I was thinking up these ideas.
Of course
yeah.
you were.
Yeah, I had a huge Lord of the Rings phase earlier this year. Not the first time it's happened, but anyways, I was thinking about Gollum and how basically he he starts out as a normal guy, but he slowly gets corrupted.
Makes sense now.
Yeah, and by the time you meet him in the
Yeah.
events of The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings, he's just this weird little creature that, he's so used to eating one thing that everything, the thought of basically the concept of only eating one thing for so long that everything else is just foreign to you. Like when we started talking about I was stranded on the End Kingdom Island for a month, the pieces, clicked. So that was the main inspiration for that. I didn't lean into it that hard. Other than a Lord of the Rings reference in one of my videos, one of my chapter titles was named after a chapter in Lord of the Rings.
Well,
but
aren't
Was it
the statues also?
Okay, yeah, the statues
a
too. Yeah,
direct
that's true. Okay,
reference?
maybe it was a
I
little
think
bit.
there was more
it's
than
in my
one.
subconscious. Yeah, no. Actually, now that I think about it, there were quite a few. Anyway,
What's in your subconscious more, Lord of the Rings or Om?
I mean, there are different parts of my subconscious, probably.
Oh my god. Okay.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah. So yeah, that's that. Don't really have specific different characters, but I guess talking about that is the closest I got. So there you go.
That's fair. Okay, and the next question, Leon, this might seem a little familiar, this question. Pick which Skyblock Kingdom's member to protect you in universe if the rest are coming to kill you. Explain your reasoning and you cannot pick yourself.
Crap.
I mean, I have an answer if you want me to go first, because I did come up with this question.
Because you're the one that came up with the question.
Go for it, Leon.
Yeah. So of course, my first thoughts were to these space-time fellas that we all know and love, which is of course, for those unaware, Viking and Ruby. But then I realized their SBK characters are not necessarily the same thing. Like you guys aren't Navigator and this character on the server are obviously intrinsically related in some way, but they're not exactly this, at least from what I understand. Correct me if I'm wrong. From what I understand, that there's a bit of a difference that you can't just become Navigator whenever you want. I don't think it works like that.
Nav has not made an appearance on SBK.
Yeah. Okay, so that that lines up with what I'm saying. And as far as I can tell with whatever Ruby's doing, it's probably a similar deal. So then I thought about this for a while, and my answer is actually Marm.
Good choice.
Yeah, I think that in terms of our canon SBK characters, if I had to pick one to protect me, I would pick you, Marm.
Oh heck yeah!
And
Why?
one that's not me, I guess. You know, there's
Seems like
probably
a dumb
an
idea,
argument to be. Maybe there's an argument to be made for me, but I can't pick myself, so I'm picking you.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Thanks.
Okay. Trog?
You got like void powers and stuff. Yeah. Anyways.
First
Yeah,
attack
the
of
void
Withers is done.
powers. The void powers is what I was also thinking of, but then I was also thinking, Kit for me, because she murdered everybody in the Olympics multiple times. So
Kinda
canon,
neat.
she is the best at combat. Right? She proved that. So I think I'm gonna go with Kit.
Good
Okay. You know, I didn't think about that, but that's a good point. Yeah.
Marm?
Oof. Okay. It's a choice between. I want to say Trog because I've seen that canon now.
Yeah. You haven't seen the flamethrower yet, but
They just protect you by launching you 6,000 blocks
Yeah.
ahead of everyone else.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say.
Good point. If you have a great getaway option when
can't
worse
get
comes
them
to
because they're
worse.
gone.
For real.
But equally, I also want to say Fool, mostly just because I'm terrified of him and I would not want to be hunted by him. So
That's fair. I
it's
actually
not
have
that
reasoning to not have Fool as my answer. Mainly because of how many canonical mental breaks that man has had to the point that he blew himself up in a ballroom.
that's fair.
I would not want
Oh,
him
yeah.
in
Missed
charge
that.
of my life.
I missed that. Yeah.
I would not want that in charge
If
of my
I
life.
say Trog, do I get both? Do I get both the Trogs?
Both Trogs, Dr. Tube,
Yes.
or
That's
Dr.
a
Trog?
good question.
That's
No, you
my
only
option
get
then.
one. Mig?
I would have to go with Trog for just the quick escape. You know what I mean? Just like, you know, scientist has all the solutions in the world. You know what I mean? Just what else is better? You know what I mean?
Fair enough. Brains over brawn. I respect it.
So, I was gonna pick myself, but I can't, obviously. So, okay, here's my logic. I'm gonna pick Kit for a completely different reason.
Oh,
Okay.
Who was second place in Milkman Tag?
Oh.
Kit. Who was first place in Milkman Tag? Me. You'll never catch us. You're never catching us. We're gone. Poof. And then now I know Kit can fight better than anyone on the server. So like, you'll never catch us, and if you do, you die.
yeah.
you got a point there.
Because Kit and I were untouchable. Vintage was having a breakdown trying to hit me.
I was so mad. I was so mad.
That was
Genuinely,
also,
we were-
hold on, to answer a previous question, that's also another one of my favorite moments was Milkman. The finale of Milkman Tag. That was also very funny. So yeah, anyway.
Everybody with the
goodness.
sarcasm.
Very true. Very
Yeah,
true.
it was.
Milkman Tag, for people who don't know, we were recording Milkman Tag from start to when we found someone was 45 minutes. From
was it
start
only
to
that
when
long?
we tagged Ruby was an hour and 25. I know this
Floating in the
'cause
sky
I-
for so long.
So and we ended recording about an hour and 50 minutes, I think, was when my recording was completely ended. I think that's how much footage I got from Milkman Tag. Which means
Yeah.
it took us that freaking long, along with our outro, granted, to freaking tag Viking or Kit. Because all of us were stubborn that we didn't want to tag Kit because we wanted Viking not to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kept like targeting
We made
me.
him hack.
They couldn't
We
hit
weren't
me.
gonna let Viking win.
So it got to the point where all of us were just giving, because I was the only one that had like more rockets than everyone else. So we just had a bunch of people funneling all their rockets towards me because we couldn't get more rockets. Because at the time,
Because the
Leon's
world
shop
border was
was
shrunk.
Liam's shop was not Liam. Oh my god, Leon's shop was
Liam.
completely empty.
Oh yeah, I didn't
The
sell
border-
rockets until way later into the server.
Okay, yeah, so never mind. That wasn't happening yet. I just remember there
Yeah.
not being any rocket supply. But
Yeah.
also, we had the fact that because of the world border, none of us could grab more, and all of us already grabbed all of our rockets from our ender chest trying to get them earlier. Because it was full Milkman and I that kept rotating out trying to tag Ruby before I eventually tagged them. So we just ended up having no rockets, and then Viking, who's an overachiever, and Kit, who just kept death logging on repeat.
Yeah, Kit definitely to avoid getting tagged, which is
Yeah.
smart because the
Because you
immunity,
respawn, yeah.
the respawn immunity would last the entire duration of their fall, and then right as they would hit the ground, it would end, and no one could tag them because they would die.
So
It was really smart.
yeah.
So Kit and I,
very
you're never
smart.
touching either of us. But the
So
best part of all
it
that
took
is I
so
still had.
long.
I think it was 19 stacks of Duration 3 rockets in my inventory when we finally ended that game.
Yeah.
I had
Yeah.
only used 8 stacks of rockets in that 2 hours. I had 19 more stacks left. Like I was ready. I was just chilling.
You were an overachiever, and I
So-
love that for you.
It was like because I thought everyone was preparing this way for the game, so I was like, this
No.
game's gonna last, but it's
All
gonna
of
be
us
fun.
were thinking
No one.
normal freaking
None of
thoughts.
us are quite
got
as
6
sweaty as
stacks of
you.
All of us were thinking normal thoughts. Is that what you said?
I mean, that might be a stretch, but
None of us are normal, okay?
I was thinking, you know
What's
what? This
normal?
recording is not going to be over an hour at most. I was like, maybe all of us will think along the same rules, being like, oh, you have to stay in a reasonably freaking area, not go 10,000 blocks up. Oh my god!
Hey, we
but
can
yeah,
get there in no time now.
True.
Yeah.
that is fair.
We have the
We have-
technology.
we have the cannon.
technology.
Now,
Yeah.
okay, so I now have to answer this question. Mine, okay. The logic I have slightly makes sense for this, but I also don't know because I'm not fully confident in my answer. Milkman.
Ooh.
that's a good one, actually.
So
That's the wild card pick.
yeah, so he defies my Looney Tunes logic. And nothing seems to go right, but everything seems to go right regardless of anything.
Yeah.
Sure, he lost an entire business, but he's still a con artist, still was able to get away with things. He got away with it for so long. Heck, he had hid Appendix B in a spot that you could easily see through a window for 3 months. I think he would be able to hide me in plain sight and be such a distraction and lead everyone else away that I would be able to last.
Whatever you do, don't get on a subway with him. Other than that, you'll be fine.
Well, luckily for me, we're in the freaking sky, so I don't think I
I'm
have
just
that
saying,
option.
if he ever says, let's go down the subway, say no. See,
Gotcha,
he's
yeah.
0-1 against subways. So
Gotcha, but genuinely, how I would describe how I think this would happen is it would be like Tom and Jerry logic for this entire chase, just because of the main character energy that Milkman seems to have. Get in his normal car. Chat, last time I was in his normal car, he killed me. Because it ran off an edge into the underswamp, and we landed on one of the few blocks that could kill you.
Price you pay for riding the normal car.
It really was, yeah.
car.
But yeah, I would say character-wise and just how things have gone in canon, I would probably pick Milkman.
Fair enough.
So yeah.
Very
A rebuttal to
respectable answer,
vintage
not gonna
from
lie.
my chat, from Zek. I feel like it's a 50-50 on whether or not Milkman sell you out to the mob. Yeah, you never thought about that. He might just sell you out for money.
I totally thought about this, but also, like, I know it's a 50-50. That's why I said I'm not even completely confident in my own answer. But I'm just trying to think about other things. Because I'm like, oh, so if, like, Milkman's just Looney Tune logic, I was like, in my opinion, I think this entire thing would go like a Tom and Jerry episode.
Episode.
Yeah,
Uppies.
my bad.
Uppies.
My bad.
Uppies. Uppies.
I would not pick
Leon
Viking
wants uppies,
because
guys.
I wouldn't pick
I'm
Viking
just a
because
small little
Yellow's just
penguin. I would like to get
wet
on the
cat.
tall shelf.
That's fair, yeah. Ruby's avoiding me at Spruce Kingdom, so like that's not a good thing to have them like try to save you right now after everything. I think Marm would probably be my second choice. Avid's just Avid.
Yeah, no one's picking Avid.
No one picks that.
No one's picking Avid, and in the same reasoning, I'm not picking Duvid because he thought that Ohm was a Chinese statue that came to life. And was telling
Sun Tzu said
Sun
that.
Tzu!
it was telling him prophecies. We have, honestly, I think besides Marm and Milkman, the only two other people that make some sort of realistic sense for answers would be the entirety of Spruce Kingdom, because they're the only two that seem to have some normal sense of being.
I mean, if you think about it, though, Dominion Viking, Yellow, basically never died over on Dominion. So he's very
Okay.
good at living, but you don't know
Also-
that in character arc. but
Also, in character arc, the first time we met, your character seemed to be terrified of me.
True. Fix. Actually,
Yeah.
we're forgetting about Fix, but Fix would be perfect too, because the man would just build a castle so large that no one would be able to find him. Same with Elfie.
I was
Actually,
gonna say that sounds
Both
like
of
Elfie,
them.
yeah.
both of them would
Well,
just
you're
go.
judging them as
Good luck
builders.
finding them in this maze.
What about Kale Hamrin, who on his own managed to conquer half a nether fortress? Like, I died, and
Oh,
then
wow.
he was like, he went straight through it. Like,
Okay.
I came back, and he was like, he slabbed half the place without me even having to like lift a finger. So I'd probably
this is on
also
SBK?
consider Kale Hamrin. Yes, this is on
Okay.
SBK.
I think I'm actually
Is Kale
in
in
that nether
space for
fortress
this,
right now.
though?
Kale is in
Kale is currently in
space.
space.
Kale's currently in space. I don't think that's the easiest pickup rate.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
this is not saying this is not saying we never established the parameters is if they were here or not. So
If it was possible, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
when I
no.
was
That's
posing
fair.
the question, I
Oh,
wasn't
we
thinking
should
about,
ask
oh,
Avid this
is
if
it
he
happening
joins.
right now or just generally with our characters? But I think if it happened like tomorrow, that's an interesting way to look at the question.
Yeah.
Avid
Yeah.
is not here
I
yet.
also helped conquer the Nether Fortress. But okay, I also conquered
Nice.
an ancient city. And
You know, I'm currently farming blaze
Avid, we're
rods in
answering
it, so
silly
it's appreciated.
questions, and you
Avid,
joined
we
at
have
the
a question
perfect
for you.
time for a question. You ready for the
yeah,
one
no
that we
one
just
chose
all
you for
answered?
this one.
Don't tell him that yet.
Mike's
Mike
warming
warming
up. Okay, well, when
Wait,
the
Avid,
mic's
give us
warming up, I'll-
the Krabby Patty dum diddly dum dum dum. Oh God, there we go.
Oh my God.
It's here. It takes a second.
Okay,
to-
you're good. Okay,
The
so
Tube.
so
tube.
Avid, your
Yeah. The
what now?
question. So your question that we all just answered was pick one Skyblock Kingdom's member to protect you in universe when the rest are coming to kill you. Explain your reasoning. You cannot pick yourself. I mean, I don't think you would pick
I
yourself,
wouldn't.
but because I hate to tell you, Avid, no one chose your
in-
character.
in
universe.
So we're talking like with like lore powers.
With
and
lore
everything?
Yes.
stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, but also like specifically SBK, like Navigator and Sapphire are not really applicable here.
Right.
Which is my
can't
first
Marm,
thought.
like jump universes. So like, why not
This
just
is
do that
true.
one?
She can do
That
that
one
in this
seems
character.
Like the best option.
I
me.
also picked Marm, so
Yeah, I would just like I would have her jump you into like a universe of like death and hell, and then or whoever's assailing me, and then jump
That's
back. And then
fair.
just, just basically just do that. Yeah, sick Marm on
I think
him.
I already did that to you, didn't I? Wasn't that?
Yeah, I do that too.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Should we all tell Avid our answers before we move on to the next question? then, or-
a close second would be Fool, because Fool is scary.
That's what I
That's what
said.
everybody, yeah.
That's what everyone said except for me.
Avid, I need you to hold on. I'm gonna send you this. I need you to hold on.
Oh god.
There's a chat message. I need you to just read this
Oh,
as you
okay.
will in with the most inflection and voice acting you've ever done.
Oh no.
Minus the part in brackets at the beginning.
Oh no.
That's in my
Oh, no.
voice.
Yes, but like with the most inflections you can.
Oh no.
Give me 1 second. Hold on.
This can't
Let me
go
just-
well.
He's practicing real fast. He's gotta
Okay.
go practice.
All right. Marm, send these dweebs to the Shadow Realm.
nice.
Hey guys, new sub alert just dropped.
Oh my god, yeah.
Horn. We need horn.
A horn?
We do.
That would be
yeah.
a good horn.
It would definitely be.
Send these dweebs to the Shadow Realm.
That was amazing. Well done.
Thank you.
Okay,
Good
do we want to
question.
move? It was. Good job,
question.
Leon, for writing that one.
No
Okay.
prob.
Here's one. Were there any nerfs / buffs you had to make to the different wood types?
We do
Or
have an answer
islands.
for this.
Yeah, I think you guys should answer this one. I don't really have much to say about that.
So originally we had to give the Mushroom Nether Kingdom more saplings because it's very difficult for them to start out, right? Like you have to gather all of the drops, make a composter, and hope that you get more of your sapling from bone mealing your respective nyliums. So
And
we
then
did
you
that.
have to bone meal it.
Yeah, and then you
Again.
have to bone meal it again. So we had to give them more saplings so that they could keep up and not like lose their sapling. And then Jungle Kingdom got very lucky being over top of a ancient city that had a Fortune 3 hoe, because jungle saplings for some reason drop less saplings.
They can
Per
go
yeah.
extinct
thing.
a lot
yeah.
easier. What about next season? We should probably give Bamboo a crafting table.
Bamboo
right?
Yes.
deserves a crafting
Yes.
table.
Yeah.
Bamboo needs a freaking crafting table. Okay.
We've already talked about this. Okay, that
Yeah.
was my fault as the person who set up the map.
Yeah, that was
Oh
really
my
funny.
God, that was so funny to see.
I had to
Lord
rescue
God.
the Bamboo Kingdom. I am the
Yeah, it
rescuer.
would be a shame if you were just stuck on your island and not able to do anything.
Yeah, you don't
I
count.
know, right? That seems like a you problem.
Yeah.
Josh could have had
Uh,
fried penguin if he wanted to. You know what? But he didn't. Okay.
Josh showed restraint, and
I
I'm
feel like
very
it would be
grateful
more like
for that.
jerky than fried penguin. Because it would have had to
Sun
leave it on the
roasted.
sun.
Sun roasted. Or sun dried. Sun dried penguin. There we go.
Sun-dried.
Sun-dried
yep.
penguin. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. That question's answered. The next one is were there any unexpected alliances or dynamics between kingdoms that you especially enjoyed?
I thought Spruce Shroom was really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I agree.
And
No
it goes to
idea.
top of the list.
Though.
I had no clue that Birch would do us dirty so early on by stealing our shield
That's
and apple.
true.
Like, I was
Yeah.
legitimately upset. I was like, wait, like, we're already doing this stuff? Duvid? I was like, so I was shocked, honestly. That led to a multi-episode, the 10-episode or more arc of lore.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, now that I think about it, another thing that was completely unplanned, but just something that I look back on very fondly was my little fun meeting/interactions with Artemis. Her just randomly coming over to the End Kingdom and us just bonding over mushrooms, among other things, was very much not expected. And of course, I did not know Artemis prior to the server, so it was just a fun little spur of the moment thing that people seemed to really like, and looking back on it, it was really fun. So, yeah, that was nice.
I still think it's really funny that one of Birch's only allies, also all of Birch's allies seem to betray them in some way, just completely unironically. We have a strong relationship with them, but I also proceeded to go against him in a trial that I won. I don't know what the heck is going on between Bamboo and Birch, but that's fine. Jungle's always had a bad relationship with Birch canonically.
That's gonna come up later. I have the footage of the first time that both of us met. I've never put it in a video because it hasn't been relevant yet, but I think it's going to be relevant very soon because Milkman messaged me about something and I'm like, oh, I forgot about that. I forgot that was even a thing.
Love
And then
that for you.
And I looked through my footage and I found the first meeting of this little alliance called Big B.
I'm so glad you found
Oh,
that, because
yeah.
from last time we talked about it, you told me you lost said footage.
Yeah,
So-
it took a hot minute to find it, let's just say.
Oh my
Fair.
goodness. Okay, so next question is, what are some of your favorite pieces of media, video games, books, movies, or other Minecraft series, etc.? So not necessarily a Skyblock Kingdoms question, just a question for the members. What do you
Abby,
enjoy
you're at the top of the list.
content-wise?
Go ahead.
Yeah, that gives me the least amount of time to think.
Suck it up,
You're
nerd!
welcome. This is the great time where being at the
You
bottom of the
saved
list
Trog.
is fantastic.
You saved
Okay,
me.
fine. You're lucky I can think on my feet. Best pieces of media.
Stop thinking about feet.
I'm a big fan
Now
of
I'm
like
thinking about feet.
any FromSoft title, any FromSoft game that includes Dark Souls, Demon Souls. I'm a huge Sekiro. I have not played Elden Ring though, despite my fandom for them. I've not played Elden Ring, but yeah, all those games are really good.
Okay. Throg.
Okay. Absolute favorite game in terms of gameplay and story and whatnot and all of that. I mean, obviously there's Minecraft, which is my favorite, like, creative medium type of game. It's a game that is not too well known called Singularity. And it has super fun game mechanics. There's a great, like, kind of dark story to it too. A lot of, like, action story shooters are some of my favorites. I have great childhood memories of playing any of those types of games with my sister, with just all my friends, all that, because we could all just come around the, like, couch and sit while one person plays and everybody else kind of watches and enjoys the story and, like, talks and, you know, also enjoys each other's company.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Go play Singularity if you can find it and you have a console for it still.
That's fair.
What console is it on?
It's PlayStation 3.
Oh,
I'm pretty
okay.
sure it was a
I have
PlayStation
that, actually.
exclusive.
I have a
Yeah.
PS3, and it's still being used for Netflix at home.
Nice.
Yep.
So, Leon,
I'm next. Yes. All right. So, my list of games and other media is, well, it's mostly games. It's kind of random, so I'm just going to list off in no particular order. Minecraft, obviously. The Elder Scrolls franchise, especially Morrowind, the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, incredible game.
Classic.
Dance games, DDR, Pump It Up, ITG, Step Maniacs. Good time, awesome, love those. Smash Bros franchise, awesome. I already mentioned Lord of the Rings, that's a big one. Similar Elder Scrolls, Lord of the Rings, you know, scratches that same itch. Valve games, TF2,
Valve!
Half-Life, Portal. Never really got into Counter-Strike, but I'm sure it's good too. Mainly those three. The first Xenoblade Chronicles game is peak, and it's just absolutely incredible. The web fishing.
Good.
Oh no.
Web fishing made the
Web
list.
fishing. Web fishing.
It's just been on my mind a lot lately. It probably does not deserve to be on that list.
Dude,
but
that game is
web
like, I
fishing.
mean, there's, I saw
I'll play it
I've
with you,
seen
Leon. I'll play with you, Leon.
There's
Don't
no
let the haters
way.
hate.
It's
Don't
a-
let the
hey,
haters
do you
hate.
Want to be? Do you want to be in a
It's a
glorified
good-
chat room? I mean, that's all it is. You just
maybe
do
I
nothing.
do.
And that's
What
the
am I
joy
doing?
of it,
Isn't that
Avid.
what we're doing
I'm
here?
fine with
Avid,
it.
right
It's
now I'm
just
AFK killing blazes in a voice chat. How is this better?
I don't know.
Avid's
Oh
a
my
hater.
goodness. Ooh, Leon, if you want a Minecraft alternative to fishing, I know MCC Island just came out with fishing on there,
It's
and that's something
copycat.
I've been doing. It's definitely a
I'm
copycat.
not strong
absolutely.
enough. I'm sorry. I can't do two
That's fair.
fishings. I will
You're
explode.
fine. You're fine.
Yeah.
I just
Hey,
might like it
MCC
because I
Island?
have. Yeah, MCC Island
Yeah.
has a fishing thing that you can do.
Didn't you hear all the hermits are obsessed with it? That's why they're not making content right now.
Actually,
I've
I
played with
literally-
a couple of them in the fishing round. I was next to Etho a couple days ago.
Yeah, that's what BW
yeah,
was.
I know,
I've
yeah.
seen.
He's like, they're all
I've
obsessed with
seen
fishing.
people posting on Ethos subreddit about playing, like, fishing next to him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I would
I've
love
done
to
some fishing
fish
with
next to
Martin as
Etho.
well. There's
really
a
funny.
lot of people will go fishing. Fishtons 8 is where it's at. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Marm?
Yeah, that's a lot of them. Yep, Marm, you're next.
What's the question again? Favorite games?
Yes, favorite games,
like,
movies, books,
media.
whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
Like what media?
I
do you
imagine
like to
for us
consume?
specifically, it's probably going to be a lot of games, but media in
Wait.
general, yes.
Okay.
media. Can I?
Yeah, you
I
go.
need to plug a movie. My favorite movie of all time, and also my wife's favorite movie of all
Sharknado.
time. No,
Birdemic.
It's called Mr. Nobody. If you have seen it,
Oh, I love that movie.
it's such.
I've
it's
seen
like
that.
it's my favorite movie of all time. I'd say it is.
That
so
movie
good.
is so good. Yes. Oh my gosh, that's an incredible movie.
Okay. I forgot. I didn't know movies were in there, but now I've said my piece.
Marm.
I would have to say, okay, games. pretty much any kind of like massive RPG that I can lose like 2 months of my life to. Baldur's Gate. And then just like anything that's like fantasy, sci-fi. Like I read a lot as well as play video games.
I want to talk
also
books with you because I
book
also
nerd,
read a lot
so-
and love
Oh my
books
God.
dearly.
We need to set up a book club.
Ooh.
Did we talk about that?
Yeah, we were gonna
We
do. I
should.
know.
We
were gonna
mentioned
do
it during
that,
a
and then I
meeting
just
and we haven't
forgot.
done it yet.
Yeah,
Yeah, we need to.
we'll do that.
Acorn
We'll do
is
that.
also a big reader. You guys should definitely also
We
reach out to
definitely
Acorn.
should.
Yeah, I was talking to
Absolutely.
Acorn about a book club before. Yeah, but yeah, like anything like sci-fi, fantasy, basically.
Sick.
Mig.
Mig's gonna say JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and he's gonna say no, and he's getting no. I'm kidding.
All right, so I mean, obviously JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is a big one because it influenced the skin that I wear on Minecraft. But I also really like one of my favorite like series of all time is Bleach, and I know there's some people that don't like it, but I love it. Just like one of my favorite series ever. I'd also say like a movie recently that I've watched that I think didn't get enough love, and I know some people have heard about it, is Transformers 1. Probably my favorite Transformers movie of all time. Like I think it's better than all the Michael Bay films combined, and I even could say it's better than the '86 movie, but that might be overstepping a bit. But yeah, for video games though, Zelda is a pretty big one for me. I love I played Tears of the Kingdom on stream for 100 hours, and I could have played more if I didn't beat the game. But yep.
Nice.
Gotcha.
Fair. For me, game-wise, obviously Minecraft, TF2, Portal 2.
You didn't
Gaming.
mention Risk of Rain?
Getting there. Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves and Risk of Rain. Original Overwatch. Overwatch 2 lost me. Original Overwatch had a special place in my heart too. Big inspiration there. And then like anime, like just finished Attack on Titan. I was literally making a joke about how I was activating the rumbling today because I launched 38
So
TNT
good.
bombers over my, hardcore base. Just like, and like I realized like, man, yeah, I'm seeing some parallels here. I'm just gonna start calling this the rumbling and see how people get it. And and Attack on Titan is. I finished it 2 days ago. So like,
Oh, it's so
it's
good.
still fresh
It's
in my
so
mind.
good. Oh my god.
I watched it as
yeah.
it was coming out, and I had to like wait for each new season, and that's the worst thing ever.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was
I-
watching it as it
I
came
had
out,
that-
and then
I
they
had that
took
from
that like
season
year and a
3.
half hiatus,
Yeah.
and I just couldn't like it came back, and I didn't have time to keep watching it. So yeah, so like Attack on Titan is one. I've watched other anime I've really enjoyed, like Fairy Tail and Blue Exorcist. Your Lie in
seen Death
April.
Note?
I haven't seen Death Note. No,
Oh my god, you have to watch Death Note. It's literally one of the best animes. And Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
seen that one. That was
Yes.
very good.
Ugh, so
I haven't seen
that
that one yet,
one's
but it's on my
very good.
list.
But also, like I watched Dungeon Meshi, and that one was
That's a good
really
one.
good.
I watched that with my
good
little brother.
It was fun. It's a good one. Skibidi
Yeah.
Toilet. That one was I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Cinema, absolute cinema,
absolute
2 hands in the
cinema.
air.
Oh
hands
my
in the air.
goodness.
But no, actually though, like anime's kind of got a huge
What was that?
inspiration on me, and then Star
What was
Wars.
that?
No one's mentioned any
What did-
Star Wars yet.
What did I just
but-
get hit by?
Did you see
someone-
like a weird
Did someone else
particle
get
effect?
blue particles? Yeah.
Yeah, I got blue particles too. What was up with that?
What? Ah!
Wait, it happened again.
It
Oh,
happened
I'm
again?
getting attacked.
Stop poofing.
Who's poofing?
Is it Trog? It has to be Trog, right?
Trog, what wizardry are you up to?
I'm being set up. I'm being set up.
What is this, Avid?
Avid's the only person with
Red.
admin access.
Vid.
Aha. We're being poofed.
Avid, stop pooping on us. Anyway,
probably
Vintage,
not.
what's
I've seen
your
it. I've seen it in Fortnite. Thank you, Vikings chat.
scene in Fortnite?
Sorry, I was drinking water. Okay. So when it comes to video games, I of course love Minecraft. I love like more your quote unquote like cozy games like Sims 4, Animal Crossing. I am also a huge fan of racing games. I love Mario Kart.
Oh yeah, I forgot to
I
mention
will-
Mario Kart.
Yeah, I will gladly play Mario Kart like all the time and whatnot. I absolutely love it. I do like Overwatch 2, and I have way too many hours in it at the moment. Viking, you got me addicted to that game. Thank you.
You're
it's
welcome.
Fine. Yeah. Let's see. But I am also a huge reader. I like reading a lot of romance and fantasy, so I'll go between those two genres a lot. I actually just finished 2 books over the past week, I think.
Vintage, I'm about to spam you with book recommendations.
Oh, absolutely. I'll send you a bunch
I hope that's
as well.
okay because I'm going to do it anyway.
It's more. You're more than welcome to. It's all good. Which reminds me, Dornish told me to spam her with a bunch of them as well.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, but I absolutely love. Thank you, Avid. It's as if none of
Avid,
us
we
knew
know.
that.
we know.
We know, Avid.
we know, Avid. It's okay.
I didn't say that.
What the heck is that?
What?
Avid's abusing his admin powers.
Oh my god. Anyway, what else do I like? I like.
Well, get back to
animes
you.
and
You don't need
whatnot.
to be the attention seeker. Jeez.
Yeah, seriously. Oh my goodness. But yeah, no, I do like Attack on Titan. I like a silent voice. That's a really good one. I'm just gonna continue saying things as people type. It's fine.
You're gonna keep doing that.
Yeah.
I got
and
ads
like
running
music
starting
that's
like
really-
right now, so yeah.
That's fair. No, you're all good.
They heard most of your
But
answers though.
yeah, no, they're all good. No worries. I think that's probably it for my answers anyway, so we're good.
Should we wait till ads finish or?
Nah, it's fine because we have 3 different streams going on, so we all have different ad
Oh,
schedules.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
I've
never
got-
mind. You're all streaming.
You're fine.
Probably got one more question in me before I need
If
to
you don't
go.
want to see,
You are
if
all
don't
good.
wanna
You
have a
see
question,
ads
Chuck,
at all,
that you really
go
wanna
watch the
answer?
YouTube
Yeah, I
stream.
should
If you
probably
look at
go
the list.
soon as
If you
well.
want to support the stream,
Yeah,
I
I
read
mean, like-
through the whole list. Let me
just watch it or whatever.
Me neither.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, there's a lot of questions, so it's getting to the
There's
point
a
where we
lot
might
of
just have to start
questions.
picking and
Okay,
choosing. 'cause-
There's a few for trogs. At least I see 2 of them, so I should probably answer those.
Go ahead.
For trog, on average, how long does it take you to make an animation? It depends. I have started doing 2 hours of storyboarding where I will like sketch out the camera angles and the basic like thumbnails and movements and stuff. And then after that, depending on the length of it, it will take. I'm getting faster. It takes like probably an average of another 4 hours or so. And that I'd say okay, average. It'll take 5 hours because of all of the animation, the storyboarding, and the compositing onto and into the video itself. Because I try to keep it as close to our shaders and stuff as possible. And then I think that was actually the only for Trog.
I'm glad you got to
Yeah.
answer it live.
Yep.
Nice.
Cool. Are there any for Marms? Or are there any questions that Marm wants to answer?
I'm just scrolling through the list.
What's your real name and address?
And
Hey,
if
Avid,
the amount of money you had in your bank
I know
account
where
was
you
your
live.
mother's phone number, how much would you have?
My name is
What's your
Walter
social
Hartwell
security
White.
number?
We don't have those over here, so.
There you go. All right, real answer. There you,
Zero.
go. There you have it.
There's-
Undefined.
NA.
I found a good one from Ari that I would like to answer as well.
Go for it. Read the question
Is
out.
there anything SBK taught you about content creation or taught you in general?
That's a good question.
Which I think is a really good question for a lot of us.
Mhm.
For me, SBK taught me that similar to MIG, I was really frustrated. So I was very frustrated when I started SBK about all of the new updates that were coming out for Minecraft, breaking data packs over and over again. And I was like, this isn't worth like being a creative medium for. But once I started SBK with everybody, I realized that, you know, it doesn't have to just be the programming and stuff that I was like using as a creative medium. It kind of relit my fire for doing cinematic things or creating videos, entertaining people and inspiring people. It kind of re-taught me that those are some of my passions, and even though it's through Minecraft, I can do it in different ways than just like making a data pack or making a quick video. I can do it through animation or like through some storytelling with people and all of that.
Fair. Marm, do you want to answer that question? And then you guys you could go to sleep because you wanted to go to sleep.
You are free.
You'll be
You're
free.
free.
I think I feel like every video I make I learn something, or I learn like a bit more of something, of like a part of a bigger thing. I think probably that Skyblock has taught me a lot about how to make content with other people and like how to work around and like fit around having like multiple people's ideas and stories, and to like how they can weave together. And it's not like we don't have like a one person is the main character type story that goes on, and like how you do that, because it's kind of counterintuitive, I guess, to like most storytelling has a main character in some way.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that.
Fair. Cool. I guess then we can go down the line now. Avid.
Oh yeah,
Your
right, Avid.
turn.
Also, if you two need to head out, thank you for hanging and answering
you for
questions
stopping
and whatnot.
by.
I kind of want to hear the rest of everybody else.
That's
No,
true. I just wanted to make
leave.
sure
No.
I
Yeah.
said it before you guys dipped out.
I'm gonna hang out for a little bit longer.
I'm trying to think. I think like SBK allowed me to experiment with things that I would not have normally added into my content. Especially like the music side of things, having like a Saturday morning cartoon intro. I never would have done that because that's like considered the kiss of death when it comes to content. Like
It is. Yep.
don't do that. Don't like making your own music sometimes can go a lot of different ways. And so I had done it before, but I never really went all in like I did with SBK, and then I kind of went even more all in, and then just like, you know, full album and that. And I don't know, yeah, I think it was just like in lore especially. I think I just like had a bunch of these little things that I would do in my other content, but I decided to like crank them all up and go all in on a few things that people normally say don't do, because I've always wanted to just do things that people don't do. And I think going heavy on the lore, making an intro, music, that kind of stuff, I think I did way more in SBK than in anything else. And now SBK has definitely influenced like my content outside of SBK. So it's kind of come full circle.
Woo!
Yeah.
On.
All right. So, yeah, very much, seconding what a lot of other people have said about learning to work with other people, learning the, how to really navigate this sort of shared community space and work as a group. I mean, I've said this before, but, this is my first SMP experience, right? So a lot of this was very new. Of course, I had done like one-off collaborative stuff before, like, Chunk Lock or Jeopardy or whatever, but like a consistent thing where you're planning long-term events and working with the same people like week after week, and like watching your stories develop, and of course watching the Minecraft world develop was a whole new thing that I very much have come to appreciate and really love about SMP content in general. But then more specifically to SBK, I found myself being very, very inspired by other people bringing their respective talents from like outside mediums into what they do here. And I found like Trog doing animations, doing music, people doing all these other things that it's like, oh, you have this other skill, try and incorporate it into what you do in SBK somehow. I found that incredibly inspiring. And if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have done like really stupid, but looking back on it, really fun things like, remixing Through the Void into that mess in one of my episodes, or like having the whole Skibbity Toilet Room compilation episode, like all these dumb little things, or like really going all out with the editing and the dumb bits in like my lore with Ulm and the chorus fruit and Limbo and stuff. Like all that stuff was a result of me wanting to push myself as a creative person, just from seeing everybody be so like relentlessly creative and passionate with what they were doing. Like I came into this just expecting to do a regular SMP, and by regular SMP, like I've watched a lot of Hermitcraft. That's kind of my basis for what a regular SMP is, which it probably is for a lot of people. But then what I saw what you guys were doing, and of course I name dropped you guys in particular, but everybody has been, been so creative with various talents and various skills that it's like, okay, I can do something a lot more than just playing Minecraft with friends here. I can really be experimental. I can be really goofy. I can do things that I never would have done in like a one-off video. So I am very appreciative of that.
When are we getting Skyblock Kingdoms? But I'm playing on a DDR mat.
Oh my god.
You know what, Viking? I have been thinking for years of a way to integrate these two things somehow, and I have never thought of a good way of doing it. One of these days, I'll figure it out, and it's
What do
going
you
to
mean,
be
like, I
it's going to
beat
be epic.
Minecraft using only a DDR mat, and you map your, like...
If anyone can do it, it's
keys.
Leon.
Absolutely.
You could, like, for, like, let's say, like, how do you right-click, right? Okay, so obviously the D-pad is just the up, down, left, right. How do you right-click? Well, that's pressing two of them at the same time. How do you left-click? It's the other two at the same time. You've got a bunch of combinations.
Well, that's for like a one-off challenge video, though. I'm talking like something I can incorporate into my, online everything. Not just like a funny one-off idea. Like, how do I?
Yeah, whole season. Do the whole
Only a
season.
DDR
Yeah, whole season. All right.
That's just
there
how
we
you
go.
play now. That's it.
Like,
That's
Yeah.
Here comes
There's a
Leon,
lot of
everybody.
other hurdles to that. Like that is the end goal. There's a lot of other hurdles to that, like not owning one. And if I'm gonna buy a pad,
not
it's not going to be one of those
expensive, are they?
crappy foam ones. The crappy foam ones are not, but I would want something like I can actually play on.
Oh, sorry.
So yeah.
Yeah,
Guy
Jesus.
here.
I have seen
generally.
I've
go
seen
ahead.
somebody do that with DDR mats and buttons
Oh my
and stuff.
gosh.
And they were playing games, but the extra catch was that stream literally rotated the room.
Yo, what's up, Logan?
Like chat
Logan.
could rotate the room he was in
We're in the middle
while
of
he
a
was standing.
Q&A.
It was like
Oh yeah, I'm just like
I don't know, it was on like either a gimbal or like something that just rotated the full room.
That's crazy.
It was crazy.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Oh yeah, like listen, if I was more into streaming and I also had like a proper pad, I would totally like, instead of hydration breaks, I would just have like 10 minutes of
Yes,
ITG
breaks.
stamina breaks. Which would be really
Oh
funny.
my gosh.
But yeah, that's a far future aspiration right there. I'm not too concerned about that for now.
Cool.
Yeah. Mig, you're up.
All right. I feel like I kind of want to like extend off of Leon's kind of point of like using your other creative skills in terms of pushing the boundaries of what Minecraft content could be. Because for a long time, I kind of just saw Minecraft content as you make a big build, do insane editing that takes 100 hours, and at the end, you feel empty in your soul. Honestly, this kind of brought me back to a time where I would go in to edit a video and then like I would have an idea and I would just execute it the way I wanted to do it rather than try to think about retention, numbers, analytics, blah 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 boring. I want to make a good video, and that's what this kind of like had me kind of relearn what like made me want to do this in the first place. And it brought me back to like how I can do storytelling within a Minecraft world. Obviously, that's something I'm still working on, but it's something that I want to like push further into the future.
Yeah, I get what you mean with like breaking out of that kind of repetitive cycle of grind, finish, play a new project, grind, finish. Like that's a lot of what Minecraft is, and finding a way to kind of like get around that or not make that the only thing you do is really nice. Because nothing against a lot of other creators, but a lot of other creators, they're just, look at this amazing build I spent 5 million hours making, and then you finish that, you upload, and you move on to the second one. And of course, if that's what your content is, go off. But also, I think I would be absolutely drained if I had to do a mega base every single episode and it took a month, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Or like imagine like a boss or something. God, could you imagine?
Yeah,
trying to put a
I
boss?
think three bosses.
Dumb.
3, yeah.
Dumb. It's not worth it. Don't do boss content. Pain in my body.
Actually, I think I'll do it all in command blocks.
You're
I'll be
doing
really
great,
unique.
sweetie. Yeah, very unique.
Yeah.
And you have a
Look.
server named after yourself with adventures at the end of it. I think that would be.
Viking
Viking
Adventures,
Adventures
VA.
actually
Yeah,
has a good
exactly.
ring to
It's got a
it.
ring to it.
It does,
Mhm.
really does.
All right.
So I'm launching a new series, Mig
yeah.
Adventures.
Woo! I had a
original.
thought that based off of what I think it was Avid said, I feel like a lot of us came into Skyblock Kingdoms very frustrated with the way that the Minecraft media in Minecraft was like being presented at the
Absolutely.
time. Because all of us were like, we don't want to do what Mig just described, right? With building, you know, spend months and months and months building this one project for one video and hope that video does well. Like a lot of us were like, we just want to play Minecraft together and tell a story and have fun. So I feel like that was a thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Like kind of a general thought. Something that this server taught me though, the original question was, what has the server taught you? I guess it reinforced a lot of thoughts that I had about SMPs and the way SMPs should be handled. Because there was a period of time where I was thinking that maybe I had it wrong, but this is confirmed in my head that this is definitely one of, not the only way, but one of the best ways to run an SMP is to have this format where it's all friends, like people that already know of each other and know each other. It's not a bunch of strangers. But then also, it also taught me more like the cinematic stuff. Especially in the beginning of the season. I kind of started school, annoyingly, in the middle of the season and had to spend less time on the cinematics. But like Avid and I, for a period, were both doing those very cinematic transitions. Those were a lot of fun. Like that's like a tactile thing you can see in my videos. Is like doing the cinematic opening is stuck around though. That's been something I've kind of just been doing.
Let me
Mhm.
just
every
let
episode.
me just interject to say thank Minecraft gods for flashback. I am so glad
Yeah.
flashback exists now.
Yes.
Without
the
flashback,
greatest
those
thing.
are so much harder.
It's so good.
So you'll see it. Like I'm a big part of season 2 for me is going to be doing way more cinematic stuff using flashback because it's really easy with flashback. Whereas replay mod, as we all know, takes forever. So
It takes so long. Oh my god.
Ooh,
That
replay
It
is-
takes
mod.
that
so
sad.
long.
and then something I didn't anticipate to learn from this season is the process of starting to learn how to make music. So
Nice.
yeah.
The key to making music is first, you must hate yourself.
Well, first you have to
Then-
pick a key. Actually,
You're ready
the
to
key to making music is you have
That's
to pick
making
a
any
key.
art, right?
Avid.
Avid, you just described the way to make Minecraft content.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry, I got it mixed up. Oh, wait,
I
no,
think
the
honestly
same.
that's kind of how you get good at anything. Like if you want
I
to
hate where I am now. I want to be
YouTube.
better.
yourself a little bit.
Oh
That's
my
why I go to
god,
the
you
gym.
guys.
Heavy
Art
circles
is
go
just
burr.
masochism, really.
It's true.
Make heavy circle go up and down. Your
Oh
life
my
feels
God.
better.
I'll be completely honest, y'all. I forgot
Unfortunately,
that.
that
I
is
forgot
true.
the question. What's the question again?
I'm trying to find it.
It
again.
was
The original question is,
how-
what is one thing you learned from SBK?
God, how to
Yeah.
edit better than just splicing things together. Like I learned how to actually put on music. I learned how to separate my audio tracks. Yeah, thanks Avid for
That
actually
is
telling me
huge
how to do that.
technology?
It's
You're
so nice.
welcome.
Oh my
You
god.
That's
had it
true
on your
growth.
own.
Um
You were good.
okay. But yeah, no, it was yeah, no, I've learned a lot of like the more technical things, like with editing specifically, because I went into this only knowing how to slice together like different videos and make very like just hit the slice button and call it a day. So actually being able to do more than that has been really nice. So yeah, like through this server I learned how to be better with like skills like that. But I also learned just how to be better at the game in general. There's a lot of things on the server that I never did before this server, and that's great. Like the villagers. I accidentally turned all of ours into zombies, and I had to figure it out on the fly, because I've never worked with a villager before the server, except for the ones that Viking made in Twitch SMP literally 2 months beforehand. So that's fun.
that I graciously went, Vintage is allowed to use these.
I helped you resource gather for it.
Yeah,
so
I literally had a sign that was like,
Hi,
if
how's
you
it going?
touch these
First
and
name,
you're not,
welcome on
you
in.
know,
We're doing the
on
little
this list of
Q&A.
people, I will
Yep.
murder you. So
Didn't somebody
pretty
touch
funny.
them though? Somebody
yeah, it screwed up everything. It was.
That Twitch SMP was a bunch of ragamuffins.
yeah, no, that's why I said that like this server confirmed in my head the way that SMP should be run. I don't want to trash on any SMPs, actually, like name dropping
Yeah.
SMPs, but like
Not in a
application-based SMPs are not a good way to build, like to grow as a creator, but they're fantastic for networking.
Absolutely.
You will
They're
meet
so great for
so many
networking.
people, but most of those people will be terrible.
Well,
for you.
everyone's green.
You will not meld. Everyone's trying to be
Imagine a
green, or
server
everyone's
filled
trying to
with
be,
green,
you know.
green,
Viking,
green,
green.
and green,
Yeah.
Viking, green.
Yeah. So
But we're all just the wacky one.
I would feel bad for all the Greens if it was green, 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 Viking, green, 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 Viking. That's too many Vikings.
yeah. So
Poor baby.
yeah. But good question.
Okay. Just because we've been
All right,
at this
I wanna
for
pick one.
almost 2 hours, I say we pick probably like what 4 or 5 more.
Okay. I want to pick one. Because I haven't actually looked at these at all now.
And then we'll
So-
leak. We'll save. There's one at the end. Do you have any plans for next season already? We'll save that one to the
We'll
end.
save
and
that
then
one
we'll
for
leak,
the end. Yeah.
We'll leak
Yeah.
everything. We'll send our meeting notes document and everything just to the community Discord. No.
Yeah, actually,
Oh my
we're
God.
reducing it to 8 members. It's going to be Battle Royale style at the end of
Yeah.
season 1. The last 8 people standing are going to be season 2 members, and that's it. No, I'm kidding.
Yep.
We're inviting Dream.
Yeah!
We're speedrunning how canceled the
Oh,
server
no.
can get in.
I've got you covered on that. Don't worry.
All right. Well, I'm gonna head out. It's
Oh my
been
God.
great. Thank you for all of the amazing questions.
See ya, Trog.
Bye,
See you,
Trog.
Trog. Have a
Yeah.
good one.
Yeah, I
Oh
guess
my
I should go
goodness.
to bed as well.
Good night,
Bro,
Mom.
isn't it
See
like
ya.
2 a.m. for you?
It's 2 a.m. for me, yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
go to bed.
My gosh, go to bed, Marm.
Okay.
Love you
Don't
lots.
tell
See
me
you
what
later.
to do, Mom.
I'm
All right,
sorry.
Dad.
I've got like 4 or 5 questions I'm looking at this. Like, I really want to answer them. Leo's anything, like, I'll
Okay,
read them
bye.
off. Bye, Marm.
Bye.
I'll read them off, and then we can pick one to start with. But Leo's, anything you wanted to do this season, you ended up not having the time, energy, or resources for, is a good question.
God,
And
so
then,
many things.
do you have any advice for someone starting out in Minecraft content creation on how to make friends, connections with others in the same space? That's 2. Favorite cereal, but more than that, how do you get motivation to build and stay on one world, struggling to find motivation? And then that actually, I have a really good answer for that because I have to answer that question like 50 times to stream on TikTok. So, and then what's Solar's? It's if you were a fan of this series instead of a player and had some kind of nebulous, as of yet undefined creative talent to go along with it, what kind of fan work do you think you'd make? Also, for everyone next season that isn't considering Pale Oak, what's your poke Sona? Okay, the second half of that, I don't know. But what do we think of those questions? Is there any other questions? Oh, wait. In my opinion, one of the most important parts of long-term SMP is building a community. What has SBK done in particular that seemed to work when trying to build a good community? We've got a couple good ones. Well, let's start with Leo's.
Which one
Oh,
was
wait. No,
Leo's?
Leo has 2. There's so many good questions. There's a few creators on SBK was their start of making videos. So what's that experience been like? How do you think you've improved over the course of the season? Vintage, this is all you.
I was gonna
Because
say
you're the only one here.
I technically started making videos before that, but they were not at all good and very much like once every 2 months. So I've learned a lot from this whole experience with video editing, and part of it is due to the people that I manage to network with and like can ask them questions and whatnot. Like they're all fantastic. I learned that honestly doing things in a way that you like, taking inspiration from content creators that you enjoy, and being able to apply that in a format that you like and wish you could take the best like bits and pieces of it, kind of just making like your dream video in a sense. Like granted, the quality is going to be terrible for your first couple ones. Like I look back on my first SBK episode, which was my first video I ever spent like more than 2.5 hours making because I actually put thought into it, and I'm like that was so bad. But then you also look at it compared to my video that I had before that, and it was like, okay, she actually learned how to work a program. This is great. But you know, it's one of those things where I learned basically how to have more patience with the content that I do. And I learned how to have fun with editing, which is the main thing.
That's
for the
the
most
tricky part, but if you can
Yeah.
figure that out, it's so good.
Huge, yeah,
If you can figure it out,
exactly.
it's so nice. Granted, am I dragging my feet with the videos that I've had recorded for 2 months and haven't done anything with? Absolutely. But like when you're in a groove and you've actually figured it out, oh my god, is it nice? I hope that answered it.
That feels like that answers it.
Okay.
Let's do. I can really quickly. We can do like a speed round of Nova's question with the cereal, and then I can answer the second half of that question, and then you guys
Fruity
can
Pebbles.
give feedback. Fruity Pebbles is Vintage's favorite. Mig,
There's a joke you can make with that. That's
Cinnamon
fine.
Toast Crunch.
Leon,
Ooh, Kashi's Strawberry Fields.
Okay.
I'm about to make it worse.
Said.
Avid is deafened, so he can't get an answer from Avid.
Yeah.
My favorite like normie cereal is Frosted Flakes. My favorite obscure cereal is Heritage Flakes, which is a like multi-grain organic cereal that seems really weird, but it's like
That is fair.
really good, and not in like a sugary sweet way, but in like a nice kind of almost savory sweet way. I don't know, it's really good. Then to answer the second half of that question, which was how do you stay motivated to build and stay on one world for a long time, basically. The answer I always say on TikTok, that is genuinely like my genuine advice, have multiple projects. The reason IRSS worked so well is because it gave everyone who only had one project a second project where they could take a mental break from that first project and work on something else. It reset their batteries.
That's the entire reason why it was created in the first place. Is because, I mean, I'll flat out say that it was like myself who was like, I need a new project to work on. I'm losing my mind. So we came up with that idea. And it was, in my
Definitely
opinion,
gonna have to
probably
change
one of the
this
best
for
decisions we've made on this server when it comes to an event of some sort. Just because it
thank
gave us
you.
all the, yeah. Yeah, no problem. Because I think it gave us all the opportunity to interact with each other in ways that we weren't able to do based off of just island dynamics and whatnot. It gave us the ability to build something if you wanted to. If you wanted to create a music video about ways to kill your friends, it gave you that option. So yeah, there were so many great things that we were able to do because of that. Sorry, I am getting so many messages from my family.
You're good. But yeah. Hey, Ace is here now. Hello, Ace. But yeah, so like, just to repeat, like, if you want to stay more invested in a project and in a world, have multiple projects to work on. Right now, the reason why I'm not really feeling any burnout with Minecraft is because I'm playing on Skyblock Kingdoms, Clockcraft, and my hardcore world. And on my hardcore world, I have 3 different projects I can bounce between. On Clockcraft, I have 2 projects I can bounce between. And currently, SBK is the only one that only has 1 project, which is the reason why, like, that one's the one that kind of seems to be lagging behind as far as builds go. But I'm finally hitting I finally, like, am inspired through the upcoming episodes I have planned to do stuff. So that's my advice. If anyone else has any advice, feel free to give. But that's my, like, advice for that.
I would also say that don't do things that you assume you need to do just because it either helps someone else out, or you think that other people will enjoy it. That's a recipe for burnout.
Also,
Yeah.
play
Like, do
other
something
video
for
games. Play other
Yeah.
video games.
Yep.
Please.
Play other
Yes.
games, especially in your free time.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
you
that's
can
that's
play
been
Minecraft
a-
for 12 hours, but it's going to ruin you.
Yeah.
That's definitely a big thing. Like, if you are a content creator playing Minecraft, or you just play a lot of Minecraft, you are, thinking creatively. You are working your creative muscles, and you might also be doing some social stuff as well. Like if you're on an SMP or you do like events or that kind of stuff. But find something that challenges you in different ways. Find something that encourages you to be physically active, or is more of a competitive side of things, or something like that. That's just you can't get from Minecraft, and vice versa. Minecraft can be a great release from, working out or like being challenged in a different sense. So that really helps, vary what challenges you on any given day, any given week. But the other big thing for avoiding burnout for me personally, and this is kind of a dumb answer, but just making content for other people or just making content in the first place. Like, I love Minecraft, but if I didn't have a YouTube channel, I would not be playing it more than maybe a few times a year with friends. And then, of course, doing the 2-week Minecraft phase, because what changed things for me was like, oh, if I make progress in this, I'm making something for other people. I'm able to showcase my work. I'm able to not just play the game, but then also to do things like edit and make thumbnails and, you know, think about refining a craft and have other people, you know, have other eyeballs on it for feedback and for inspiration. And all that has been very beneficial for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely creating content in any way. Even if it's something as simple as you show your friends on Discord.
Yeah.
Like, that can really help stay with motivation. Because then you're gonna have people asking about
Box.
it. You know?
I'm like chipping
So-
It
away
really
at this
doesn't
while
have
we're
to
talking.
be anything official like streaming or making YouTube videos. Like, yeah, just feeling like you're able to put it out in the world somewhere that you're making things for other people to see is a big thing for me. So
Some people
Yeah.
like me and Leon definitely are very outside motivated, I can tell, by people like, you know, I want approval. I want to see, like, I'm a
validation.
flamboyant guy. I want validation from external people. Thank you. Anyway,
Yeah, I'm very productive when I'm in the editing VC because we'll have people like, so I'll share my entire screen window of my most active monitor. And I've had many times where like Viking is in the VC and I'll just randomly get him coming out of the abyss going, "Vintage, that's not your editing program."
That's happened. That's happened recently. But that's definitely happened.
It's happened
So-
multiple times.
admittedly,
Yeah.
I'm the opposite. I cannot edit if I'm talking to another person or have another distraction going on. I have to be by myself to edit, but I respect it. Editing
me,
would
it's
be
a
more fun
toss
if I
bag.
could be in a VC.
So, I can't be talking in the VC. Like, I have to be deafened and muted, but I can share my screen and edit. But it's like that thought
I
of
see.
there is someone there
Yeah, that's gonna
watching
keep
the
me
chance
accountable.
of watching me. So,
Yeah.
What I do is
So,
what I do
Interesting.
is I have this
Yeah.
little timer on my stream deck, which goes for 25 minutes. And then once those 25 minutes are up, I take a 5-minute break at a 5-minute VC. I undeafen and be like, "Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going?" Or if I'm
That's
just
fair.
editing by myself, I just watch a video, have a snack, taking little breaks, especially, is probably the only reason why I'm still sane.
That's fair. And also,
Hey.
this happens in all of our meetings, which is why we say this is going to take an hour, but we schedule like 2 to 3. We get distracted. So next question, which one do we want?
okay, yeah. So the next question, I'm going to ask this one ahead of time so you have time to look. What is your favorite piece of fan art that you've received? It doesn't have to be from SBK specifically, and it can be from all time. If you want to answer this one, you're comfortable answering this one, you have time to look for that. But
I'm looking for it.
I think I know.
I
I,
love
just
all my
want to do
fan
a
art
quick
equally.
little skim through the folder.
What's with
It's
you and
very
not
hard
being
to
able
pick
to
one.
pick your favorite child?
It's
Yeah,
my
talking about
indecisiveness.
picking your
It's
favorite
just
child.
it's just something
My
that
goodness, I have a
I
couple.
hate to disappoint someone.
I already
Yeah,
have
I
one,
have, like,
so I'll pull it
3.
up while we do this. Hold on a second. So mine is from Peanut Squirrel.
Oh yeah.
Okay, actually, it's really hard for me to say this now with the QnA art I got on my birthday because that one
Yeah.
was really good.
Ooh,
Like,
that one was
That
so
one
good.
was really freaking good for a lot of various reasons. And I have gotten a lot of fan art, so it is nearly impossible for me to pick a favorite. I've gotten really good art from Leo, Ghost, Fallow. Like, I can't just pick one and say this is definitively my favorite, but purely due to the action and like movement in this piece of fan art from Peanut Squirrel, this is why this one's. I'm gonna put it in the fan art channel of my Discord so I can easily find it.
That's fair.
Hold on a second.
I
Okay, I'll
I'm
pull it
not
up on stream.
okay. When I say my answers, I'm not saying it off of a favorite. I'm saying it based off of the ones that I have used as either a profile picture or my phone wallpaper is how I'm gonna pick my answer. And whatnot. I have one that is my current Discord profile picture that I saw and went, holy freaking heck.
Yeah.
Um, That one's really
Mm.
sick. And something that people don't know as well is it's gotten compliments in other Discords from other people, like in the content creator one that I know a bunch of us are in. It got compliments from like Lance and whatnot because people were like, this is so cool. There's another one of me with like space eyes that's like crying constellation tears. That one is really cool. That one was my wallpaper actually for a while, along with the one of the flowers coming off the side of my face with a unicorn horn. That was also my wallpaper for a bit and was my Discord profile picture until I changed it. It's actually still currently my wallpaper, actually, now that I think about it. I wonder if my phone's gonna let me show it or if it's gonna be too bright.
I'm gonna send like all of the fan art that's like my favorite in my Discord right now.
Yeah, that's fair.
There's so much that's just like my top, but like, oh god, the one with Fix, that one was a good one too. There's so many good pieces of
let me
fan art.
check
I
your
can't just
Discord.
pick one.
There are absolutely so many different, really great pieces of fan art, and you guys are all so talented.
You guys are all amazing.
So
Cereal.
Welcome back, Jesus Christ!
Hi. My
So yeah,
favorite.
right now we're
what
talking-
is your favorite cereal since
What's
you
your favorite
want to
cereal?
answer
You
the
couldn't
question?
handle my favorite cereal.
Abbott, I said Heritage Flakes.
Ew, God, what am I, elderly?
I don't think you can
Those
handle
are so
Vikings.
good. Okay, I've sent every piece of fan art that I could quickly off the top of my head go.
Okay,
These are
bro,
our favorite.
Bro, okay. It's called Morning Summit. It's only sold at Costco as far as I know.
I've had
is-
this cereal.
Insane. It has whole almonds in it, cranberries, flakes of stuff. It is actually a filling cereal. It is really good.
That sounds so good. I want that.
It's really good. Yeah,
So
you can get it at
I've now
Costco.
posted more fan art in my Discord. Like I can't pick one, but there's so many cool. Like this one was my background on my phone for a while because of how cool it is. Me scaring the crap out of Fix, bell noises, but it's like animatified. It's so cool. And
I
then this
love
one
the
is
bell
actually the
noises
album
one.
cover for my lo-fi. Oh wait, I forgot about the pink sheep one. The pink sheep one is also a favorite. There's so many. I can't just pick one. There's so much. I love
also-
all the art we get. We love all the art we get. We can't
Oh
just pick
yeah,
one.
we absolutely love it, and we will absolutely
Me
like
and
talk to other
Walter.
people about it. For example, I remember I saw this happen like the day after Viking and I recorded a lore bit when he was live, and I went straight into Viking and Ruby's DMs, and I were like, "Oh my god, someone drew an animatic with me in it," because that was the first time it's ever happened. And it was during that thing we recorded inside of the Gold Farm Viking. Someone did a little animatic to our voice and whatnot with my "Are you supposed to be here?" like section, which was so cool to see. Oh
Hold
my
on,
god,
I gotta
yeah.
show
but
off
there's-
something really fast.
You're
I gotta
fine.
show off the fact
There's
that
so
the-
many cool fan art things that all of us love. Like genuinely, you guys are so talented, and we all freaking adore this. So picking like a quote unquote favorite's hard.
Seriously,
you can share
it's
with the
hard to pick a
class.
favorite.
It's so hard.
Yeah.
I
Like,
have one.
Oh,
Mhm,
me, go ahead.
I have one mainly because like I just thought about it. I'm like, man, this has just such cozy vibes, and I will share it on my screen right here. It's by Mox. It's just me and Kale. Like our backs are turned to the frame, and it's just we're just sitting, we're just chilling at the Bamboo Kingdom. I don't know what we're talking about.
Oh,
yeah,
I
that's
love that.
it's just got some cozy vibes to it. I don't know, something about rain and staying inside and chilling out.
Hold on, I am pulling up your stream. Don't close it right now. Are you live on
Okay.
YouTube, Mick?
I'm live on both.
You
yes.
are. Let's go.
Yeah.
Gosh,
cool.
there's
I'm pulling up
another
your stream.
cool fan art that Avid Josh Ruby and I got. We got a couple really cool ones for FCC Rising as
That's
well
cool.
from that community.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
There were
sick.
a bunch of good ones for that as well. I have those all
were
saved.
good.
Yeah, I know Banshee did one of our Minecraft skins from the event. There's so many cool things. Plus also getting Minecraft skins from other people in the event scene
Space
as well.
Brownies made two
Space
skins
Brownies
for
was
each of us.
Absolutely, like
That's
fantastic. Yeah, and then I've also had Space Brownies make me another skin for Biome Battle. Like it's really cool to have so
All right,
many
has
different
everybody
like
seen
works
it?
of art
I'm
being
gonna
made.
pull
Yes.
into the game because I think I
saw it.
the slimes are
Galaxy
you're all good.
eyes.
There's so much cool art though. Like all of us
Yeah,
get cool
it's
fan
sick.
art, and we can talk
It's
about
so
it forever.
cool.
So,
Mhm.
Abbott and Leon, I don't think you two have shared yet, but
What?
we'll let you guys share, and then we'll move on to the next question. Favorite piece of fan art, or slash multiple slash you don't want to pick one because you don't want to pick favorite child.
Yeah, I mean, if you
Favorite
need
fan
it,
art?
I can.
Like if
go.
you've
Oh, it
gotten
sounds like
one.
you- yeah,
The Quinny one is one of
ooh,
mine too.
Quinny makes such amazing
fan art.
But then
Oh,
there are
Quinny
like
is
so
doing
many other.
fantastic.
I think one of my does this have to be SBK? Well, I guess
No,
like
it can
Fallow,
be anything. It
Nope.
can be anything.
Fallow has
Fallow's
made-
drawing of you. Oh my god.
Fallow's
dude.
made some of my favorite fan art outside of SBK. Like they made a comic of my Usum boss, and it was just like, whoa,
Oh, this
that was
guy
amazing.
is
And
really
Leo
funny.
made one of my favorite fan arts of the Dark Descent and Haunted Castle. Leo made one of the the Haunted Castle art that Leo made was amazing. So like knowing these artists
remember
before
seeing
SBK
that.
and then coming into SBK and then having them like I don't know. It was so cool to have a relationship with some of them and just be like watching them make things for everybody. And anyways, favorite fan art of SBK is, I think, of any of them, it's whenever the whole group is together. And I think that one of your birthday, I think you maybe already mentioned this one.
Good.
It's
Your
so
birthday might be
good.
the best one.
I'm trying to
like,
find
period.
it. I don't know where I
Who
put
made
it.
that?
It's somewhere.
That was
That
Quinny.
was Quinny.
That
That
was
was
Quinny
Quinny?
also.
Yep.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Yeah, Quinny's done that one. Quinny, as I'm totally going to talk about this, 'cause I'm really excited. I'm actually commissioning them for like some new things for Twitch. And they are doing so good on a
Get that
like
commish.
backdrop for like starting soon and whatnot, like screens. And it looks so good, and I can't wait
Leo,
to show
you
it
didn't
off.
You didn't draw Haunted Castle? Okay, I have to see the one then. I'm gonna post it in fan art.
Aces. Hold on, I gotta put an
Oh,
ace
you think you're the one that Aces drew? Because I know that one.
I have this one.
Maybe it
from
was.
Aces,
Maybe I'm
really
mixing
good.
up the colors.
If it's really
Ace drew it,
purple, and it's
because I'm
got you
insane.
and me.
Hold on.
That's somewhere too.
It's slightly different, and it's like it's showing it one, and then it's upside down. It's really cool. You can like flip it upside down, and it works.
Oh,
both
that
ways.
one! Oh, I remember that one. Yeah, that one
Let me
was
see if
really
I
good.
can- I'll just post it in the SBK fan
I
art.
also have a really funny one of me drawn as in a pirate maid dress.
So this is the one by Leo that is like, this was my phone background for a while. I just posted that in the fan art channel. Which I don't know if that's legal. This is the one
yeah.
by. Oh, this is the one
Oh,
by
that's
Mallow.
sick.
I apologize. I said Fallow. I meant Mallow. This is like the favorite Mallow art that I
Oh,
got
that's
one time.
also cool.
And then this is the one by Fallow.
Wow.
Fallow made the Haunted Castle one, and this one is like,
Miss Fallow
That
made, that
looks
one is
so
so good.
good.
Yeah.
it's like insane. I've kept these on my computer just because I'm just like, wow. I'm
Yeah,
obsessed with
I have
them.
an entire album on my phone dedicated to fan art. So every single piece I see that has me in it, I save it to that.
Yeah.
So I don't know some of the artists, unfortunately.
I got a
yeah.
fan art folder too.
oh,
Yeah,
oh,
I'm
yeah.
saving that fallow
This
piece. You know
one-
what? That
this one by
It's your
Mallow.
build. Yeah, keep it.
yeah.
This one by Mallow was made in like not even that much time. Like it was made within an hour of
Wow.
posting
Really?
Trog in a tube, and then they had this, and I was like, how is this possible?
I
That one
have-
avid of from Leo, which is the that is just the most beautiful. I think that one is one of my, because that just looks like a background. Like that's literally drawn as though it is a background on a phone. I would like any. Hold on, I'm pulling up on my stream. This piece right here is the framing, the posing, the colors, the lighting. It's perfect. I love this. I also like the two extremes, right? I love this one. This would be my background if it was me. Also,
There
I
are
love
a
this.
couple
This would be my
ones-
background too. The Haunted
fair.
Castle ones. Like this would be my background too. It's
Yeah.
like there's
Yeah.
so many cool.
There were a
ones.
couple ones that were sent that I found only on Tumblr because they weren't sent in the Discord. That I'm going to put in real quickly because I absolutely love them and I think they're so cool and I want people to be able to see them. So I'm sending 3 in there right now.
There we
I
go.
don't know who all made them. But like those 3 are all really cool as well, and I've had saved, and I also brag about them. Like the one of me pushing Rue off a
That's
bridge.
incredible. Wow.
I know, it's so good.
sick.
It's so good, and I'm pretty sure they posted it the day after that video went out. So that was
yeah.
really cool. And whatnot. There's like I said, there's so many cool pieces of art
About to get
that we
ads
could make
again,
it.
RIP.
We could make an entire stream dedicated to that.
Yeah, we could make an entire stream talking about it, but I don't want to.
Yeah,
ramble
we
for too
we
long.
need to continue on.
So,
Can I
also,
share-
I
can
will
share
stay
my fan
live.
art?
Yes,
Yes,
you
go
can, Leon.
ahead.
Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, no worries.
Forgot that you
No,
hadn't
we got to
shared yet.
skip Leon.
We forgot Leon
Yeah,
existed.
I actually don't have any
Just
fan
like the
art.
beginning
Sorry. Okay,
of the server.
just like in the beginning. True.
Oh my God, well,
so
wait, we'll
yeah,
give you 2
like
months.
everyone else has said, right? Really hard to pick. There's been so many amazing things, both in and out of SBK, and I forget who said it, but someone said like when there's a bunch of people together in one spot, like that's some of the coolest fan art. So of course the Quinny Viking birthday fan art was already mentioned,
is that
but
one?
this particular one by Derp, which is
probably
basically a
tag you
bunch
on
of
it.
different people's depictions of me, all in one. I thought
yeah,
was
that
super
one was
super
really
cool.
sick.
Like that is
Ooh,
awesome. That's like
that is cool.
7 or 8 or however many different fan artists drawings of me, because of course, Penguin person, you can take things in wildly different ways. So that one is one of my favorites. one of the very first pieces of fan art I ever got by Coke Potato, which is like one of the OGs for fan art of me. Yeah, I know. The OG melon fan art. This is inspired so much. Like just the face, the melon, the facial expression like that. It's done a lot for me. And Coke Potato is also I'm gonna spoiler this one. Also the creator of the Skibidi Leon, the original Skibidi Leon. So you know, view at your own risk. So you know, different extremes here.
Creepy. I'm like scrolling through my phone right now and finding more fan art that I've forgotten about. There's the Quinny one. Okay.
Okay, I'm glad you found it because I was about to tag you.
One of my IRL friends made this one, which I think is one of the funniest things I've ever received. If y'all know the Duck song, I'm sure you do.
And I walked up to the lemonade stand, and he said to the man running the stand, "Hey, bum, bum, bum."
Got it. Oh my god, it's you as a Skibidi toilet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna post two more. I'm gonna post the Quinny one. Because the Quinny one is awesome. The Leon one, where Leon and I were animated.
That one brings me so much
really
joy.
Funny.
Genuinely brought me so much joy to see.
He made me in his own image. That
I gotta post this in the right Discord. I'm in the wrong Discord. Hold on.
Yes, it's that one, Leon. Okay, when Viking's doing that, can we move on to a next question?
Yes.
Cool. Okay.
I had the other ones. I thumbs up all the ones that I wanted to get to. If you
cool,
want.
Then I'll go into that then and look for the ones that are thumbs up that we haven't gone into.
I've got
that one.
Two more.
Okay.
The color job by freaking Leo is awesome. The animation by Zek, and then hold on a minute. There's an album cover that was drawn.
Oh yes,
proposed
the one
album
for Navigator.
cover of Navigator, and I was like, holy cow, this is cool. The Navigator, and it's a green. I forgot who drew it, but this one.
Yeah.
Fluffy. Yeah, it was Fluffy.
Oh,
this one's so cool.
That's sick. That's so sick.
It's so cool. Anyway,
oh my goodness,
the use of negative space I think is my favorite part of it because like it's just an abyss, and there's so much green. Anyway, I've derailed myself. Okay. I'm ready. You can go vintage.
One of the most important parts of a long-term content SMP is building the community. What has Skyblock Kingdoms done in particular that seemed to work while building a good community?
Community Discord.
Community Discord is one. That's like kind of a thing that everyone does. I'd also say part of it, this probably isn't helped, but not having a huge focus on like a Twitter or equivalent, like where we are like trying to post everything on Twitter. Like we do it ourselves. It's our accounts posting stuff, not this mysterious Skyblock Kingdoms account doing things.
There's
also,
no SBK official account for anything.
There's not. No.
No, there's not, and there will never.
Only official account is a link tree because I had to make it.
SBK Confessions.
That's not official. That is something fan made.
Actually,
yeah.
That's
community
I
Discord. We're as active in it as we are. Like community Discord is one thing, but with the amount of activity from us and of course the fans too, like that's the kicker right there. That's the big difference.
Yeah,
I think it was a lot of bring your own community at first because that's how these work, especially when we haven't made one. And I think a lot of us have fostered communities that are like really sweet and supportive. Like Viking has always had an awesome community, and so like even when I started streaming, a lot of them were the ones to support me initially, and they're just like they're some of the kindest, sweetest, most wonderful people. And so I think I did Minecraft data packing. I got lucky in that there are some corners of that community that can be a little bit, rough around the edges. But I also had a few good people who came over into Skyblock. And so I think like a lot of us, I think it just brought out the best in all of our communities. And when they all merged together, it was like this amalgamation of beautiful, wonderful people.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Also, we recently revamped the Discord and changed the rules and stuff, but I have never seen a public Discord where actual members of the community are as active as we are. And I think that is huge because a lot of times you have a public Discord for some server and the members of the server never talk in it. They have it muted. They never interact with it. The only thing that happens is they might post that they're live. And like Dominion, for example, same thing would happen. I was really the only person who would interact and talk in the Dominion Discord with everyone. Like I'd wave at everyone who joined, and then I'd always react to fan art, and I'd ping the others when fan art was posted. The SBK Discord is like 6 or 7 of me basically doing that because Vintage is active, Leon's pretty active, Milkman's decently active, Avid's active, Duvid's active, Anather's active, Marm is sometimes active. I think Mig's
there,
pretty
Trog
active.
is there.
Yeah,
He's there.
like half the server is just regularly checking and reading and responding to things in that Discord, and I think that's one thing that's really helped with the community. And
We
if you
are
want to join the
100%
Skyblock
too.
Kingdom's Discord, the link is included on a command on our channels. Someone has mine's SBK Discord.
Mine's exclamation point SBK, and it takes you to a link tree that I made.
Send it, Vintage.
Yeah, that's a huge difference because, you know, like, of course, Discord member size is one thing, but if there's like thousands of members but no interaction like that, so many Discords are like that. And you know, the SBK Discord is a lot smaller than that, but of course we have regular interaction from of course the creators and the fans, and it's just like there's a real sense of community there, and people will consistently just have these big crazy conversations, and
I
it's
think I'm
like
gonna stop here,
this is
'cause I
really
think I
unique.
wanna move-
And yeah, the amount of activity is just continues to really blow me away,
continue this
honestly.
off, but I think at this point,
Also, like
save that
comparatively,
for this for
the
another stream.
Clockcraft community, we recently made a public Discord. I literally copied and pasted the Skyblock Kingdoms community Discord and made a new Discord. Like if you look at them side by side, there's a few less channels. There's already way more people in this Clockcraft Discord, but there's almost zero natural conversation happening. Like conversation happens when one of us, the members of Clockcraft, puts out a poll or like says good morning or stuff like that. That's like it. So when whereas like on this SBK, like I wake up to hundreds of messages.
Yes.
On like, and that I've never had that happen on any Discord I'm a part of, which is awesome. So hopefully that answers the question. Unless Avid
People
wants to
have
add to it.
preferred to use the live blogging channel in the SBK Discord to talk about like even non-SBK, just like even like SBK members who make videos, their videos will more likely be talked about in the SBK Discord than in the creators Discord of those.
I kind of love.
It's
I
great.
kind of love that.
No, I look to live blogging for like feedback on my own because my communities, there's nobody doing any live. I get like a hey, great episode, Avid, in like general, and then that's about it. So,
Yeah, no,
the
same
live blogging
here.
channel. I think that's
love
also
it.
huge because I've never really seen a live blogging channel before. And then I actually, fun fact, guys, I stole the live blogging idea from the Dominion nerds because they always talked about how they're freaking out in the live blogging channel, and I'd get screenshots from a certain quark that would be like from the live blogging channel. And I was like, guys, what if we added a live blogging channel to
And all of
our
us were down
Discord?
for it.
And everyone was down for it.
Yeah. Well, it makes a
Like,
lot of sense because we are making videos and streaming so frequently, you know? Like,
There's also
I heavily
permanence to it.
considered adding that to the
Yeah,
UHC generation server, but also you get one video like maybe once a month because it's one person at a time, right? As opposed to 20 people at once. So just the format doesn't make sense there for a live blogging channel. But here, where you have a consistent stream of new stuff to live vlog about, it's great.
Avid,
Yeah.
I got a message from Leo from you. Avid, your Discord community is very strange to me because it feels like the people don't really engage with your content 90% of the time.
yeah.
Also,
it's now it's become a hub for chunk lock, Minecraft command questions, adventure bot. It's cool. Yeah.
Also,
Yeah,
I got a
no.
message from Thalamin. Thalamin says, the SBK Discord is out of control in a good way. I just can't keep up with the number of messages in there.
Yeah.
We tried our
I
best
could barely
to.
keep up, but I will
That's
say
why we changed the rules with fan art stuff so we can find fan art because it's really hard to find fan art.
Yep,
when you
I
am
spent
the
like an
person
hour and a
that
half
will
trying to find all the
scroll-
fan art, and apparently I missed a bunch. But in general,
Yep.
for the SBK Discord, for me at least, I find that just reading through some of the stuff, and sometimes I will see like I've never gotten like before like this much like sort of like interpretations of what I am doing. Like I usually get like a oh that's cool type thing, but there were people actually thinking, okay, what could happen to this character, or like theorizing or making fan fiction of like, okay, this character's
Yeah.
from here. Like I heard a lot about how I just see everyone turning my character into a part Ender Dragon character, and I'm like, huh, I didn't think about that, but there's a lot of things tying me to the end. So I don't know, I could lean into that, or I might not, I don't know. But it definitely gives me a few more ideas of, like, it definitely gets the creative juices flowing when I see interpretations of my work, because like, you know, it helps me kind of like find new ideas within those.
Also, another thing that probably helps with the community engagement and like the community being so healthy, and I guess the exact question was like building a good community is the fact that we, like, outside of Discord, are interacting with our communities, right? Like we go on to Tumblr, we find stuff. like we spend
a lot of time on Tumblr.
We also like Leon puts fan art in his videos. Like we are acknowledging, like, a lot of creators kind of just ignore the fan art in they probably appreciate it, but they don't really like acknowledge it, right? Whereas like we will go out of our ways to like freak out about stuff on main. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I feel like that helps too. Is like taking a second to appreciate the fact that, hey, these people did this. We're gonna say thank you.
There was also
I
a
am
wonderful
very
community
aware of how much time you spent on Tumblr vintage period. It caused me psychic damage. Guess who sent that?
Leo?
Nope.
Was it really?
All caps. I am very aware of how much time you spend on Tumblr vintage.
Is it V?
Caused me psychic damage. Nah.
Nope.
There's like
Ghost.
7 people this could be. Yeah, Ghost.
Anyway,
Look,
yeah.
you posted it to a public forum. Anyway, so
If it's on the internet, it's in a public
it's on the
place,
internet.
yep.
It's not my
Don't
fault.
laugh at me. We laugh at you.
We
Out
are
of
all
respect, though.
laughing.
Cool stuff.
with
Oh
you.
my goodness.
I said, don't look. Wow.
Look, you say don't look. I am
That's
going
like
to
saying
not
don't take a
follow
cookie
that.
from the cookie jar. We have to.
Exactly. Like you're
Anyway.
telling me not to look at something that you tag my name in?
I think I might just finish at least this half.
I was
There's
showing
stuff I
off
have
the
to
Skyblock
manipulate
Kingdom's
here.
fan art to the Clockcraft guys today, and came across one of the pieces of fan art. I think it was Fallow. I don't know, but it was one of the Vivid fan arts where like we're on an anvil and I'm leaning into Avid, and Avid's like leaning back, but he's got his tail wrapped around my leg. And
I
they're
know
like,
what you're
not
talking
the
about.
tail! No! And I'm like,
That's by
guys, it's
Curse,
fine.
right? Or am I wrong? Yeah, it's
it might be
someone.
cursed. Yeah, it might be cursed.
Yeah,
Prehensile.
But Yumjer.
Gosh. Another thing that I
Prehensile
think we
tail.
need to mention is the fact that like there is also an entire separate like section of Skyblock Kingdom's members that are only active on Tumblr. Like they aren't in the community Discord. They watch our YouTube content. Some of them are active in Twitch chats, but some of them aren't. So like I'll interact with them every now and again, and they're like, "I was not expecting you to be online," and I was like, "Surprise, Shawty? I don't know."
I love jump scaring people like
I
that.
love
it's
scaring
so
people.
much fun. It's so much fun to.
I will be scaring
to
at least
scare
one
people
member
on
of
Tumblr.
Skyblock Kingdoms at TwitchCon.
I believe it. Okay. I think
Okay.
we should probably end with.
I mean, I'm gonna keep streaming and answer every question, but you
That's
guys are more than
fair.
welcome to.
Let
keep
me just
going,
say
like,
that
to leave in the part.
I've got the bowl almost completed throughout the stream. I built so much today.
I've
I was
almost
just
killed 3 full stacks of
Hey.
withers, so like I'm vibing.
I've
Okay.
rearranged all the letter banners in the shopping district.
Have you actually?
Anything you
Well,
wanted to do this
not all of
season,
them,
you
but
ended up
most
not
of them.
having the time, resources, energy for. I think that should be a question. Remember stepping back from the Ghost Vault?
I
poll and
wanted to
realizing
be
how healthy
more
and friendly
part of
everything
the
was?
OSHA stuff, but then life stuff happened.
Got it.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, you did move, right? I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, the Nether OSHA thing was actually supposed to be a thing. It just never came to fruition because just the timing didn't work out.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Right, so...
Avid or Leon,
Oh,
I guess.
oh
Leon.
yeah, let's go down the line. Yeah, let's go. down
Avid,
the
are there
line.
any? is
Honestly,
there, yeah.
For me, no. I hit every single thing that I wanted to do, and even things that I thought were like moonshot goals for this season. The one
I
thing
might
I
save this
didn't
for later.
do that I said I was gonna do was make a
I
temple
want
behind
to.
my base, and then Vintage. Did
I
it.
took care of that.
I'm done.
I'm at 3
There's
hours.
nothing. There's no
I
stone
know
left
that.
unturned for
stream
me.
this
I
long
think.
tonight. I actually
Although
was supposed
Vintage
to
together,
do
they
it
went,
with
man, it
friends
looks really
tonight,
empty
but-
from back here. So I'm just saying. Just some
All
work to do.
right. Well, back to work, Vintage.
Did I?
Anyway. You did. You were.
Oh
flying
yeah, I was
around,
running
you're
my
like-
own build. Yeah.
You're like, man, kind of empty back here. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Leon.
All right, so before I get into this, let me just say, season's not over yet. Still, things might still happen. We still have time.
Real.
There's still, I have a lot of ideas. I definitely was a little more ambitious than I probably should have been. There are a lot of things that just kind of didn't really make it past the in my head stage. And some of them might still happen, so I won't go into crazy detail about everything, but just off the top of my head, things on the bucket list. I wanted to do more with the Outer End National Park idea. Similar to Nosha, it was a concept that kind of just never really went anywhere. We did a couple things, right? Like, I commissioned that poster, and Josh built the fire tower, and we had that whole bit with the suburban development moving into the Outer End, which I thought was awesome.
Oh yeah, the
but we
Family Guy
originally
house.
had... Yeah, the
Yes.
Family Guy house, exactly. The Waffle House and the Applebee's and the Panera and everything like out there. Josh and I originally wanted to do more. We just kind of not got around to a lot of it because in the beginning of the season, I was hard focused on just building, and I still kind of am. But other things, I wanted to do a game. I wanted to make a mini game. I want to make several mini games. Might still happen, some minor spoilers, but I'm considering doing a chorus fruit themed parkour course called Parkourus.
That would be funny.
The name is really
That
funny.
would be
That might
funny.
still happen. So minor spoilers there, but I wanted to make an Elytra course around the bridge. That's probably not going to happen. We wanted to make a custom end city, which apparently Ruby has now done. I still haven't seen it.
But the bridge
still have not
is an
been back to
electric
the End
course.
Kingdom.
You just have
True,
to.
but like an
you have
actual
to
one.
slot the end rods. You can do it.
I think
Kills
that
so
course
many
has
people.
taken more
It's
people's
killed so
lives than Successions.
It is. It's great.
I haven't
Yeah.
died to it yet. I'm still on the yet.
Nice. I still want to do
Why
one
is there
more
a
big
man in my
build at the
house?
End Kingdom. Don't know if that's going to happen yet.
Why is there a man
we'll
in
see
my
if I have the
house?
time. Uh-oh.
What? Vintage?
In your real
Forgot
house?
that Wandering
Interesting.
Trader spawn.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm glad
Not
that's
my
in
real
Minecraft.
house, I swear. Oh my god, no. If that would have been IRL, I probably would have cried. It's fine.
And then I wanted to do another mini game around firing rockets out of crossbows. There's a cool thing where if you shoot it into a wall at an angle, it like slides, and you can do these cool sliding ricochet things. Gonna save that for a future season probably, or some other series, because it's a cool idea. Not gonna get around to that. So yeah, maybe a couple other random things, but those are the big ones. Just other miscellaneous little things to fill out the End Kingdom that I never got around to, basically.
That's
Got
fair.
it. I wanted to do more with the Big Tree Alliance. That was kind of like something that I was super into at the beginning of the season and really wanted to do more of, but it just never really fit into what was going on. And it just kind of never went anywhere. So like we had one meeting, I said I would build a clubhouse and then never did. And then it just kind of like, I just got busy doing school stuff. School kind of took over, and then, it just never really happened. I think saving Big Tree Alliance for next season might be really good. So whoever gets a big tree, like that's something that's already kind of been set
I'm getting
up
a big
as like a
tree.
format. I hope
like
I get a
big
big
trees.
tree. I don't like little tree.
This is
I
why
did
I'm
too.
going for birch memes. I don't care about big trees. I'm all about big B.
Hey.
Thank you have some people to fight for Birch, because there's a couple people that have expressed interest in Birch.
But yeah. So yeah.
Can't
What
imagine
about you,
why.
Vintage?
What was the question again?
What
You
is
leave-
one thing
Oh,
you wish you could have done more, explored
Oh
more?
my
Somebody wailed on
goodness.
these.
sorry, I got so
You didn't have
distracted
time
by
to edit
Leon
the
doing
resources
Leon
for-
things. I forgot what we were talking about. So there's a couple like build wise that I wanted to do. I both wish and also don't wish I got involved in more lore. I wish I got more of this city figured out. Because there are a couple builds for this place specifically that I thought about, I just didn't plan for
Hey,
them.
man, starting. You didn't wanna miss
And
the
now
ice.
because of how
Go to
much
YouTube.
like space we have and because of how we formatted it, it's like that's not happening without me building another freaking island, and I don't want to have to worry about that. There's already so much space on Cherry and so much that I have done in the past few months and whatnot. I don't want to give myself more lands that I will eventually stare at and go, what the actual heck was I thinking with this? I had a couple projects as well. Like Milkman and I wanted to do actually a shared build between Birch and Cherry. That we planned on having a church be right between the two of our like groups and whatnot.
Cherry.
Yeah, exactly.
Archery.
It's yeah. Like there were so many, like there's so many things I know like Birch and Cherry talked about specifically on wanting to do together that just aren't gonna get done. Like I still need to work on my sewer system.
Church.
I need to finish that. Yeah, it was
Church.
yeah, exactly. That was the
Take me to
joke.
Snurch.
That was the joke, was that it was going to be spelled like this.
No. Trich.
It's yeah. It's yep.
My Twitch chat.
But pronounced like church. But yeah, it's whatever.
We're gonna be
My Twitch
Trich.
chat. Yeah, seriously.
We're gonna be Trich tonight.
Jay just
yeah,
pops in and says Viking yes heart emoji.
He's been
it.
typing in my chat just yes for the past hour. Oh my goodness. But yeah, that was that. But yeah, okay.
Still
next
kills me that
question.
one of my TSME transcripts has Viv singing "Take Me to Snurch" in it. Leo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, people keep adding more questions.
Keep adding more questions. It's okay. We can do. I'm gonna keep going, but whenever you guys want to drop out, feel free.
That's fair. I
the
might
next question-
raid you then if you don't
Okay.
mind waiting just a second to read out the question.
I'm chilling for a little longer.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, because I just want to keep y'all. I want to try to answer every question because
Yeah.
they asked.
I'm
it.
gonna.
And like I've got no girlfriend tonight, so I can just keep going. Girls not here means I get to keep streaming.
Boys' night.
Boys night. Well, I guess Vintage and I are gonna go play Marvel's Rivals actually later, but you know, if you want to join, it's free.
No.
And it's on Steam, so. And I've heard that it's very, very similar to OG Overwatch, which, as I mentioned earlier, I miss OG Overwatch. So if it is, I'm gonna try playing it.
All right.
It's 40
I'm gonna
gigabytes,
head
so
out
make a
too.
decision quick.
I'm gonna head out too and probably raid
Sounds
you as
good,
well.
Nick. Okay.
Man, I feel bad because I'm saying this in the middle of an ad break, but okay.
Just wait till you can just definitely wait till the end of the ad break. We'll give people some time to ask questions. If in chat, if you guys have any more questions,
Yeah.
you can
I'll
put
talk
it
to you
in the
guys later.
Discord.
This
and
has been
we'll
amazing. I
get to it.
the bowl's almost done thanks to me just listening to you guys
Nice.
speak for half the time. Thank you for the
Let's
free content.
go.
All right, talk to you later, guys.
That one.
All right, there is going to be another stream tomorrow, and we're going to be playing some mine. We're gonna be doing some more of this terraforming here. We've got a lot of this done. I'm only saving this last bit because I'm noticing there's some weird things going on, and then trying to get underneath. That is actually gonna force me to use some brain power, and I didn't want to have to use brain power during this live stream. So I'm probably gonna get that done off camera. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the stream. I'm sorry to tell the people who are coming back from ads. All right, guys, welcome back from the ads. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to head out for the night. I didn't expect this to be a 3-hour stream. I was kind of hoping to just go like maybe 2.5 hours, but it seems the Q&A went way longer than expected. Thanks for stream. I'm really excited to see the bowl completed. Yes, the bowl is gonna be completed, and then once I do that, I'm going to move on to the spikes. It means I'm gonna have to change the thumbnail of the stream for tomorrow, which is it's fine. Yeah, it's gonna be insane. Yeah, we've got a lot to do, a lot of these spikes to do, which I think once we figure out how to do it properly, we will be doing absolutely fine. I am definitely gonna need help finishing those. But yes, we've got so much done. Look at all of this. This is a giant bowl. Like this has really evolved since the last time we worked on it. And the worst thing too is we spent so much time on it. It is the part that's gonna be the least shown, I'd say. Yeah. So I can't wait for the spikes. It's gonna be so cool. Methinks, yeah, the spikes are gonna be amazing. I've got them designed. I think I've shown them off on stream. But yes, I've got them. I've got the kind of like idea design. So it's gonna be awesome. So yeah, and oh my god. I feel like even though you can barely see it, if you just kind of look at the right angle, you could see the transition from the stone into the deep slate towards the bottom. So awesome. It's kind of crazy how smooth it transitions. Because, like, I could barely see it. I'm looking at it and it's all noise. So, yeah. That's basically going to be it. We're going to go give Mr. Viking Pilot a raid. So, yeah. I'm going to go give Mr. Viking Pilot a raid. I don't think I could do a raid. I forgot what it's called on YouTube, so we're just gonna end off the stream as usual. So yeah, we're gonna go to this, turn off this audio, and yeah, I'm gonna first. Oh geez. I'm gonna first of all put myself in a safe spot because I'm like right next to the. Yeah, but yeah. Okay, we're gonna raid Viking Pilot. I'm just gonna pull up his stream first, because I want to make sure that yeah, Viking Pilot, and you know what to do. You are a if you're not subscribed, hit that. You are subscribed. Just gonna keep it simple. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time.